forward them.
Okay, well, check this out, though. First of all, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect. Watch your mouth and help me what to say.
Okay, see, now you found yourself a nigga. You was looking for a nigga? Nigga here now, see?
My mind is so spectacular. Open up your aperture. You don't like the light that I be shining, bitch. You Dracula. Southern draw vernacular. Flip you like a spatula. Knew that I was built to put this world up on my scapula. I've been on this road so long, my tires bald. I don't wanna text and no, I don't wanna call. Came in this shit running, bitch. I don't know how to crawl. We ain't never folding, I'm holding the highest car. Look, okay, grew up running post routes. Now I'm on the cash route. Better call the plumber. That boy spitting like a bass spout. All these bad women in this club, fuck is you mad about? Word to all my estheticians, boy, I'm about to lash out. Straight from St. John's to the east side, jigging since the knee high. Watch the way I put on for my state, nigga, yeehaw. Respect it, know it, retard. Crazy how I made it to the league from the bleach eyes. Boy, my shit hair wrong, black, rich, and bare arms. Smoking on that yogi, this shit stronger than some bare arms. Goku, I'm in rare form, you cannot prepare for him. When I swing, it's like a carnivore, this shit ain't fair for him. Brought intellect back to this rap shit. You niggas need chapstick. Shit been dry for way too long, and I'm the matchstick. You niggas Nickelodeon me, I'm more like Cap Nick. Cap a nigga, throw him in front of me. Party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. About to blow like we just lit the fuse. We double dutch into this dough, I get this shit in twos. Push the button, get it started, put that shit in cruise. A little dust up on his heart, I barely get to use. A fool flatters himself, a wise man flatters the fool. Man, I just came to get it started like mechanics with tools. Cause in my hood, if you don't pack a tool, you planning to lose. These young boys deserve Oscars, they be acting a fool. A couple loose screws, but they hammer accurate. Ooh, I know some niggas stuck on drugs and manufacture it too. School of hard knocks, we all got our bachelor's. Food, no cap and gowns, but we all had to master the party favors on the table, you can pick and choose. I would be lying if I said that I don't get confused. I'm just a player in the game and I don't pick the rules. Why trouble always seem to find the ones with shit to lose. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Say she don't smoke, but she always smoke with me, yeah. Backwards in the air, back up in the ovaries, yeah. All my ops, they stay running like they over easy. Even my masseuse can't just get too close to me, yeah. Shout out to Next, soon as the ink dry, we count out the checks, yeah. I never flex, I bought up a business, you bought up a section. I'm at the top of my class, yeah. Y'all never learned from your lessons. Skywalker gave me the force, yeah. Turn this into an obsession, yeah. I couldn't wait on the team, cooking shit up with just me run play, yeah. Things never are what they seem, but we know the facts, yeah. Charging that shit to the game, but now I pull up with a battery pack, yeah. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, and we can just leave it at fact. I'm dumb lit, it's about to be a late night. Fresh wax, shawty, show me what it tastes like. Niggas know me in my city like I'm Wayne Wright. Got them looking up to me and we the same height. Ooh, I got it bad, deep in my bag. Foot on the gas, they cannot last. Swimming with the sharks, bitch, that's a great white. Never stopping, we don't even need no brake lights. Big bro, why they call you big bro? Every time we hit the bank, we deposit zip codes. Well connected with the streets like we out in Skid Row.
Lakers don't get Kawhi. LeBron, Kuzma, AD, and an NBA pawn shop. I mean, that's what it's a lot of used goods.
And right. And the first two are so good that you still legit. All right, they're still legit with just LeBron and AD. But even if they get Kawhi, and you get him, you're the heads-on favorite, no doubt about it. But Seth Curry, was a guy they were looking at. Now, they couldn't have paid him what Dallas could have.
Yeah.
So maybe they would have lost him anyway. But if Kawhi is definitely zeroed in, if he knows he's going there, then he needs to just announce it so they can get some of these guys that are still out there. Because to your point, a lot of guys that they would have been interested in have already signed. So they can't get them. But I still think if they don't get Kawhi, Goran Dragic is a plan B.
Danny
That'll
Green.
be some type of trade. Danny Green.
Okay, but let's just say, because by the way,
Rajon Rondo.
I mean, here's what I think it's going to look like. If they get Kawhi Leonard, if the Lakers do, and I don't have any insight here. You said yesterday they are the leader in the clubhouse.
I'm being told they're his first choice.
Okay.
He spoke with Magic. His camp spoke with Magic yesterday, laid out what they want from the Lakers. Nothing crazy, but just, some additions to the staff. Is Kawhi going to be treated like LeBron in the organization? All that. As long as Jeanie doesn't do anything to screw it up in the meeting, I'm told that's his first choice. So
by the way, LeBron is. I think LeBron going into his 17th year is more than willing to have the baton ready to pass. And Anthony Davis has never been a guy that grabs the baton.
Right.
So I actually do think Jeanie Buss could walk in and say, no, this is a three-headed super team. And Kyle Kuzma's not there yet, but it is interesting. Let's say by the end of the show today that Danny Green signs elsewhere. Let's just throw this out there because Seth Curry just signed. And these guys are falling off. Those leaves are falling off the tree fast. You team of that would and the worst bench easily. You can say what you want, but it wouldn't be a bad bench. It would probably be the league's worst bench. It would be. Here's what I think it would be: Rondo and 3 forwards.
Rondo might start.
Oh, I think he would start.
Yeah, Rondo would start. What I'm most concerned, even if they get Kawhi, shooting. That's what they need. You're going to be good defensively because AD and Kawhi. You need shooting. If they were to start, just throw it out there, Rondo, Kawhi, because I'm being told some of the talks have been Kawhi at the 2, Kuzma at the 3, LeBron at the 4, AD at the 5. And if you throw Rondo in there, I like Kuzma off the bench with this group because he get more touches, more plays run from him. But just say that 5. That's not a ton of shooting. They all can shoot. Kawhi can shoot. Kuzma can shoot. LeBron gets streaky and can shoot. But that's not 2019 level 3-point shooting for a team. So they have to go out and get shooters. That's why I thought Seth was such a great fit. But he couldn't turn down that money because the Lakers couldn't have given him that.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. All our YouTube videos, hit that like button. Y'all come here to share, subscribe. Hit that Venmo at BJ/MATHUWS/1 is our Venmo. If you guys do not have Venmo, you guys can actually hit our Super Chat as well. You guys can donate to the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast at your own discretion. Continuously follow us on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. As we dropped all this great knowledge for you guys, man. Like I said, continuously support the Pull-Up page by going to our Venmo and other outlets to support Super Chat. Hit that $ symbol. You guys can send your love that way. If you guys do not want to donate like that, just go ahead and I said, if you're a new person viewing this, make sure you guys subscribe to the page. Make sure you guys not only subscribe, but also hit that $ symbol to actually be a part of the Pull-Up Basketball Podcast. And hit that like button. But we're going to get right to it, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today. Yesterday, we had a relatively short show from the expectations of what we usually done had. But, hopefully today we have a longer, show with more people engaged. And, of course, yesterday we talked about Carmelo Anthony, of course, him getting into the Hall of Fame. And definitely a great accomplishment for him and his family. We spoke about, him yesterday. Had a good chance to, get some people in. But I did a long show, about 2.5 hours of me talking soliloquy, and then I let people in. But in this case, I don't think I'm going to be talking as long today. So we're going to talk about this, man. But, people in the chat, make sure you guys smash the like button. Make sure y'all let me know in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Jack says, "Yo, BJ, what's good? What's good, Jack? How you doing? How you doing? Hope you're doing well, brother." Let me go into some of these other comments. Dominique Carter said, "What's good? What's good?" Yash Sheem said, "Who knows?" He said you could argue that if Kawhi stayed with the Raptors, they would have been a lock to repeat. MG13 says Kawhi would have made a lot of people stop watching basketball if he went to the Lakers. Okay, so if you guys are coming in, make sure you guys hit the like button. Let me know that y'all coming in here. We're gonna get into some, topics right now. But I came across reports this morning, actually. We all know that, the whole situation with Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers right now, they're under their investigation right now. And some things have came out since the last time we did a show. So I'm going to keep things a little bit wrapped until like pretty much close to the end of the investigation. Because, training camp starts on the 29th. So hopefully after training camp, I'm saying we'll have, more insight on what's actually being included. So I got to talk to y'all a little bit about the situation with the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard. And today's topic is going to be simply what if Kawhi Leonard joined the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis? Okay, what if Kawhi Leonard joined the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis? What if Kawhi Leonard joined the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis? All right. So why I want to talk to y'all about this is because I came across a report this morning pertaining to Kawhi Leonard and going to the Lakers. It was like a report by somebody on NBA Central. I'm actually let y'all see it real quick. It's on Twitter. I found it, and it says right here. This was actually posted like literally today, this morning, and it says Kawhi Leonard didn't sign with the Lakers in 2019 because he didn't want to play with LeBron James. Per Bruce Arthur, that is the source. Bruce Arthur. We want to look at that in a minute. He said the Raptors believe there's a real chance he will return instead of going to the Clippers. Despite the lure of Leonard's home state of California, Leonard did not want to play with LeBron James. So the Lakers were the third wheel in the sweepstakes. Jimmy Butler, a preferred partner, was headed to Miami, and Leonard recognized that Toronto was the best basketball situation all told. So this is a new report that just dropped literally this morning, and it's saying Kawhi Leonard didn't sign with the Lakers because he didn't want to play with LeBron James. Okay, so this is interesting because this is like, if I can recall, the first time this thing really came out as far as, the actual outlets, right? When the move happened for the Clippers to get Kawhi Leonard, it was kind of like it was like it was a shock around the NBA. And I'm talking about, you had people saying to themselves, okay, how did this even happen? How did he pull this off? And after Kawhi Leonard won the 2019 championship, he turns around and gives the bombshell of the decade, where he basically decides to go against what everybody was saying, like he was going to go to the Lakers or the Raptors, and decides to go to the Clippers. So as you guys heard at the beginning of the video, there was Colin Cowherd and Chris Broussard speaking about where he was going to go to, and according to sources, most people were choosing him going to the Lakers. There was even a report that said they had a 99% chance he was going to go to the Lakers. You had people saying that the only two teams that he was looking for is the Lakers and the Raptors. Right? So when he chose to go to the Clippers, it really put everybody kind of like surprised and had their mouth drop. And then when he chose the get also PG to come with him, that was even more of a shell shock. So all in all, this was like, something that was not expected. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Let's get these people in. Hit that like button, y'all come in here. So this was definitely this is definitely a shell shock. So because of this, I have a few things to say. Number one, this is not surprising. I was actually saying this before, when it happened, because the way I saw Kawhi and LeBron even before 2019 was that I saw Kawhi as uh, a competitor against LeBron. I didn't see Kawhi as a person that would want to team up with him. Right? I seen Kawhi and LeBron as threats against each other. So when you have that in Kawhi's mindset, he wasn't looking to try to play with LeBron James. All the reports was LeBron was trying to, they're going to try to get Kawhi. Like that's what there was reports. The Genie Bus had a meeting with his uncle Dennis and his representative. I think Magic Johnson had a meeting with uncle as well, and they chose to basically come out and tell the Lakers like they're going to pretty much go the other direction. Now, what's reported in the media is that Kawhi Leonard was close to coming to the Lakers. Well, according to this and this Arthur right here, this guy who is also with the Toronto newspaper, he said that the Lakers were a third option, a third wheel in the sweepstakes. Basically, it was the Raptors, then the Clippers, and then the Lakers. And when you think about it, you kind of say to yourself, okay, well, if that's the case, how is it that Kawhi Leonard, the reports that he was going to go to the Lakers, that was the big thing. Well, that's the thing about certain, reports. You got to be careful who you listen to. You got to be careful who you listen to, who you read. And when a person is either right or wrong, and depends on how consistent they are, you could take that verbatim, like, which direction to go. So I think personally Kawhi was never going to go to the Lakers, and according to this, it was never going to happen because of the one very reason, LeBron James. Now, if you tell Laker fans that, they'll be saying, okay, that's him hating off of LeBron James, or he made a mistake not going to the Lakers, yada, yada, yada. Personally, and this is where we're going to get to him going to the Lakers, you have a bunch of people who say like that was going to be an unfair advantage, but as you guys know, with super teams, if you had LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard on the same team, it's more than just stacking talent. Now, if you stack talent, that's what players tend to try to do, stack talent together. It's not usually something that works as far as, this generation. You guys have proven most times than not that super teams are not going to be the best idea. It's much more better to have either one or two stars on the team and then build around them with pieces. That to me has seemed to work. You have, best players and dynamic duos, but these super teams with these 3-4 stars on one squad is simply not going to guarantee you a championship. We saw that with the Brooklyn Nets, right? We've seen that with the Clippers recently with, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden. We've seen that with, even with some of the other super teams, the big three Miami Heat. They go to the finals 4 times, but they lose 2 of them. You talk about, the Lakers back in 2004 when you had an older super team with Kobe, Shaq, Karl Malone, and Gary Payton. Right? Super teams to me ain't usually the best things that work out. I personally prefer dynamic duos and actually build around that. Because when you have a super team, you have to compensate for the pieces, the special pieces that you're going to be missing. So if you got Kawhi, AD, and LeBron on the same team, Chris Broussard made a good point. There's really a lack of shooting. There's lack of shooting ability. And the Lakers didn't have a great shooting team. They had Danny Green. Towards the end, they had also KCP as their better shooters. But a super team doesn't guarantee no championship. And as a matter of fact, to me, it's personally something that I wouldn't even say is, usually a smart idea. I think basically you should go off of building a team with a system. Kawhi, LeBron, and AD, to me, I'm not so sure what they would have done. Because when you're playing with LeBron James, any team he goes to, he has to pretty much draw. You have to draw back your game for him. And I mean by what I mean by that. If you are a star on a different team, your touches may lower, right? Like Kawhi was in Toronto. Kawhi was with he's with the Clippers now. When you got all these things that you have all these mouths to feed, it's not going to always be smooth sailing. You got to do other things on the court. And that's why I made this point time and time again. I'm going to keep making it. Two-way players are always the most impactful players, because when you got one ball you're shooting, you got to be able to do other things. Can you rebound? Can you play defense? Can you play make? Can you do other things on the court to help your team win? Because it's not going to always just come down to you scoring. So, once again, I think Kawhi Leonard, being who he is, chose to take the different route and go to the Clippers because he didn't feel like he wanted to be the second fiddle to LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Now, people may look at that and be like, well, he just won the Finals MVP. Shouldn't he be the lead, dog, or at least two at worst? Yeah, I mean, that's what you would think. You would think because he was you would think that he's the Finals MVP, he should get the number one nod or number two nod. But because it's LeBron James and it's because Anthony Davis is at his peak as well, Kawhi Leonard wasn't surefire going to be the top option. He understood that and he ended up going to the Clippers. Right, ended up moving to the Clippers and started playing for them. Now, this is something I did not expect. Of course, I did not expect him to come to the Clippers. I thought it was a typo. I thought it wasn't real. But you get the story out pretty quick, and it turns out it is. So here we are. But the question I got is, what if LeBron? What if? One second, y'all. All right, so it says, what if Kawhi Leonard chose to play with LeBron James and Anthony Davis? What if Kawhi Leonard chose to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis? What if Kawhi Leonard decided to play with LeBron and Anthony Davis? On the Lakers, of course. Now, when you look at the two, Kawhi's been there for, it's going to be a 7th season. LeBron's been there for 8 with the Lakers. He came there in 2019 or 2018. I'm sorry. And in the time they've been together, or at least competing, the Clippers' record against the Lakers, I believe, is 13. Let me see. Let me see something. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm just getting this record between the two. So the Clippers are 15-8 against the Lakers since 2019, when Kawhi came up into 2025, up last year. So they're 15-8. Kawhi Leonard has a overall 13-11 record against LeBron James his entire career. Or is that career? I think that's playoffs. I'm tripping, playoffs. And since 2019-20, the Clippers have a 15-8 record against the Lakers. I don't know why they got Ben Simmons up there, but they have a 15-8 record against the LA Lakers. Now, one thing I want to share with this real quick. The Clippers, the Lakers have always been, quote unquote, of course, we all know if you're from LA that the Lakers have been the top dog. They've been the, big brother per se, and the Clippers have been the little brother. But unfortunately for the Lakers, the Clippers have been, pretty much getting the best of the Lakers since 2010. So I kind of get confused when people say little brother, little brother. Well, the little brother's been beating up on the big brother for over a decade. But the lazy narrative is the Lakers own the Clippers. And then when you tell you how, they just bring up the championships. I've already made it clear with those championships. You can't count championships and rings that you weren't even there, you don't even understand. And that's what a lot of the Laker fans do. They want to say 17 championships. You got a guy who's 20, 30 years old, not able to even recite the 1977 roster, right? 1984 roster, 1999 roster. Like, those are rosters that you may not even comprehend. But they want to say that they were, 17 banners. Personally, when you talk about the Lakers and the Clippers have been the better overall team since LeBron and Kawhi joined their respective squads. But, it is, a good comparison there. Now, the question is, what would happen if he had signed with the Lakers? I'm talking about Kawhi. And I got to be honest, I'm not sure how much they would win, and I'm not sure how it would look because, like I said, you have two guys who essentially play the same position, do the exact same things, and really doesn't, they don't really like. You got two guys that pretty much, do the same thing on the court. They're both threes, similar in size. Kawhi's just a more skilled player than LeBron's more athletic player. That's really kind of the difference only between the two. Kawhi's more skilled, LeBron's more athletic. So as y'all come here, hit the like button. Sorry, y'all. As y'all come here, hit the like button. I'm going to be honest about this. If Kawhi and LeBron James join each other, first off, you got to count to LeBron. Is Kawhi hurt? You know what I mean? Like, if Kawhi's hurt, he obviously can't contribute to the game. So when people ask how many championships they would have won, well, we got to incorporate, history lesson. Is he hurt or is he healthy? And if he's healthy, how long is he up there? For 1 year? 2? So that's another thing. Another thing is if LeBron James is going to be able to adjust to Kawhi Leonard, because this is going to be another example. You got third options in Kevin Love and Chris Bosh, who are stars on their team as well. And they were relegated. Right? If you ask me, I think the Lakers will win at least 2 titles because you still got to be able to execute. You still got to have certain players around the stars. So I'm gonna go with 2. I'm gonna go with 2. 2 championships. So that's my opinion on it. Let me go ahead and drop this link. I know I came in pretty early, but I just gotta let y'all come in here and speak. He said Bron would have played a Magic Johnson run like Kawhi and KD could. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I don't think LeBron could have watched Kawhi and AD kind of do their thing, and while he's kind of like off in the corner drifting. So, but I'm gonna let y'all in. My fault, y'all. Said PJ, will Kawhi play up in the night, or will they suspend him out? Sorry, out topic. I'm not sure. We gotta wait and see. I'm not. Wish I had a better answer, but I'm not sure. When you talk about dealing with the authorities, man, it's a little different. Things can be stretched out for months, days, even years. What if Kawhi Leonard joined the Lakers with LeBron James and Anthony Davis? I got them winning 2 rings. I want them winning 2 rings because it's not easy to win a title. See if I got some other comments. Said that would have been unfair, bro. I don't know. They would still have to click. They still have to basically, play inside certain type of playing style. I got Laker fans who sitting here making content about the Clippers, and they're having the time of their life, messing with the Clippers while they're under investigation. So it is what it is. It is what it is. He said, "I think they'll win 2 championships." Yeah, I think they will win 2. I think they can get 2. If you can get to the conference finals, I think that's a good thing. They got a championship. I mean, they got a Western Conference Finals appearance in 2021. Of course, Kawhi goes down the last 2 games, and then the next series they win 2 more, led by PG. So to me, that was a perfect duo amongst them. And when Paul ended up leaving, that was kind of a gut-wrenching punch. So there's the link right there. If y'all want to come in, link is open, panel's open, all that good stuff. Let's see. He said BJ would have been Clippers and Bucks in the finals 21. Yeah, I got the Clippers in that series because we have somebody that's already beat Giannis and the Bucks. Now the team is changing. That's a good point. Yep. Hope everybody's having a great day. Yep. Man, I don't know what it is with me right now. Try to stay up, try to stay awake, try to stay alert. Put something on the screen real quick. What y'all think? What y'all think? I got path or I got I get some of these comments. How many championships y'all think that they win? I gotta see y'all. Maddox says 2. Right. MG13 says that would have been unfair, bro. And they don't win. They don't win any titles. He said football's back. WNBA playoffs start Sunday. And NBA is almost here. Man, NBA is about to be here in less than 4 weeks. That's crazy. Tyra Williams say 3. What years were they gonna win? Because taking account Kawhi is injured from 21 to 24 in the playoffs, so you almost gotta be like, okay, they're not gonna win a championship without Kawhi. So I got them winning 2, just a little bit. Because you guys, like I'm telling y'all, man, the 3-peat. Yes. Say I don't like our chances versus OKC this year. I didn't like our chances last year. I hated our chances. OKC's a better team. Better team with a better system. Better team with a better system. So keep the questions coming, y'all. Keep them questions coming. Keep them questions coming. Keep them questions coming. What's good, Bruce?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, I didn't hear your introduction because I just pulled into my house. So, but if Kawhi joined the Lakers with LeBron and Anthony Davis, I would lose respect for Kawhi. I don't know. I might. I like Kawhi so much, game so much. I might still be a fan, but I would not be like a fan of Kawhi. Like the same fandom that I would have, the same support that I give Kawhi over the years will not be the same. It will still be it will be tinted for me. So maybe Kawhi wanted to be the lead dog and didn't want to join. So was Anthony Davis on the team already? I think he was only LeBron.
Yes. Yeah. So the report. I don't know. Did you see the report about
Um,
Kawhi didn't want to play with LeBron. That's why he didn't sign with them.
oh, okay. Well, they would have blamed Kawhi. Oh, LeBron is not winning because Kawhi is always hurt. Because they did the same thing with D Wade. D Wade's always hurt. That's why LeBron couldn't win the last year in Miami because D Wade was hurt. They will the same thing again. Kawhi will have been LeBron. You know, like Westbrook was LeBron. You know, there's always a scapegoat. So it is what it is. It would have been too. It would have been a really
Yeah.
strong super team. Yeah, but I don't know. Is LeBron gonna go to the Clippers? People were saying that because LeBron was working out in a building. I think the building was owned by the Clippers. I don't know if the Clippers still own that building. So, and I think nobody really talks about the Lakers. They don't grow really superstar. I mean, besides Kobe and who else? They always hiring a superstar from other teams. So
Let me ask you this question: did you think Kawhi was ever going to go to the Lakers before it happened? When he went to the Clippers. What were you doing when that happened? Like, what were you doing when you found
me,
out?
when I found
Yeah.
out, I
Yeah.
was in Italy. I was on cruise, and I wanted to know where Kawhi go, and that cruise ship you have to pay a lot of money for Wi-Fi. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna pay it, and then I paid it, and I saw the news. I was like, what? And I keep paying by the minute just to find out what's going on, and I was shocked. Then that Kawhi went to the Clippers. I was hoping that Kawhi stay with the Raptors, to be honest. But yeah, I thought he would have owned the team. You know, each team has each great players. They have a legacy with a team. I think Kawhi could have owned Canada. He
Oh
could have
wow.
owned Canada. You would have make much more money than he's making now. Because I thought sponsors wanted Kawhi, Canadian sponsors. He would have been like Canadian of honor. But oh well.
So you
He would have a statue in front of Toronto Raptors Stadium.
so you wanted him to stay with Toronto because you thought you were looking like, oh, he's gonna be the guy if he had stayed there.
Yes, he would have owned a country. He was owning the country. People were begging him. Prime Minister was begging him. There were commercials about Kawhi to stay.
Hmm.
You know, he would have owned Canada. To me, that was the biggest mistake of Kawhi's career, leaving Toronto Raptors. To me.
Hmm.
I mean, he had the coach. You know, he had the coach. The GM is not bad. I think the GM is better than what is it? What was his name? Osai Ujiri. He's
Yeah.
better than Lawrence Frank. He's better, way better than Lawrence Frank. The coach is way better. To me, he's way better than Ty Lue.
You talking about Nick Nurse?
Yes.
Wow. I never thought you would think that.
No. Hey, that could be a good topic for another show. I mean, there will be many babies born the next decade named Kawhi.
You say what?
There will be many babies in Canada named Kawhi in Toronto.
Yo, if Kawhi had stayed in Toronto, that's gonna be like I said, they would have, like I said, been I don't know if he has to play though. He has to play. That's the only
I
thing.
think the medical staff in Toronto was better than the Clipper staff, in my opinion.
You said what?
The medical staff in Toronto was treated Kawhi injuries better than the medical staff of the Clippers.
Oh wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because you say why you say that?
Because Kawhi was not getting hurt that way. I mean, they knew how to manage Kawhi minutes. And people forget Kawhi didn't miss a lot of games, missed some games in Toronto. And he was hurt in the playoff. So Nick Nurse knows how to. He knows how. I see plays. I see different plays with Nick Nurse. I don't see different plays with Ty Lue. It's the same plays every year. No improvement. And then Nick Nurse is fiery. I want to see a coach getting a technical. Ty Lue is just sitting there, looking.
Yeah, he don't engage in no type of no type of passion. There's no passion there.
Yeah, Nick Nurse has passion for me. I don't think he was a bad coach. So who was better for Kawhi? Kyle Lowry or Paul George?
You talking who's better?
Who played better with Kawhi? Kyle Lowry or Paul George?
I mean, you had 1 year with Kyle Lowry though. I think they got the championship. So
yeah,
that's what you want. They won as a championship together, so that's what they needed. But I think it was more so Pascal. I think Kyle Lowry just played a void, like he was their point guard.
Back to the topic. But if Kawhi play LeBron, Kawhi will get the defensive assignment. Kawhi will do the dirty work, but LeBron will get the praise. In my opinion, Kawhi and AD will defend really great together, but LeBron he will get like the least offensive player, and then score a bunch of points, and then people will say he's great, he's the greatest.
How you think that would work though? Like, how do you feel like they was gonna make that work? Because you didn't say, you said that you lost respect for Kawhi, so you think they were gonna win?
I thought they would win the championship.
Yeah, but do you think though that they would have?
I think it will be like Kawhi with the Spurs. He doesn't need to score a lot of points. Maybe Kawhi wanted to change his game. He wanted to be like a score more points now. And if he played with LeBron, they would want him to just be a defender. And he didn't want that. I think with LeBron, he would be more like a defender. Because you have AD and LeBron. So Kawhi, what is he gonna do? He's gonna be like a defender, standing around. I think Kawhi would have been the Kevin Love or the Chris Bosh.
Yeah, a little better version. Do you think Kawhi could have been the first option?
Not with LeBron on the team.
He gonna outshoot him?
Yes, because LeBron will have more energy. He would have more energy and because he's not gonna defend. He's gonna have those chase down blocks, and then people are gonna say, "Oh my God, greatest player of all time." You know.
Facts. Let me ask you this too, Bruce. Do you think LeBron James, why do you think he wanted to play with Kawhi so bad?
Because he would make his career longer. It would have been easier. He would not have to defend best players on the other team. You know, if you play like if he was playing for like a Golden State, maybe if KD didn't leave, Kawhi would get KD, and then LeBron will be like he'll be like a safety. He'll be defending the weakest player, and then be like a safety, roving around.
Yeah, I don't understand how people just let LeBron James go off scot-free about that. Like, he stacks his team to win. Like, how great are you if you have to keep doing that?
Well, because he has a great PR system. He's smart. If you control the media, you control people's mind. If the media let you get away with things, you're gonna try as much as you can to educate or put things on people's head. You know, if you have a couple people who say, "Hey, he's the goat, go James, go James," then I see a lot of people saying, "Now go James." By the way, the topic you had last night, I was listening. That was a good topic, but and you were right. So, man, you offended some Melo fans. They got mad at you.
What did you like about it?
What did I like about it?
Yeah.
I think Melo underachieved. He could have been better than LeBron, but he started eating donuts in New York, and the people are making fun of James Harden conditioning. Melo conditioning was not the best. So I think Melo didn't improve on his game. He was doing the same thing that he was doing at Syracuse. That's what he did his whole career. He just wanted to put the ball in the basket. No, he was not working on his defense, on his rebounding, not on working on his defense. I remember there was a video of MJ saying to him, "Hey, if you want to win the playoff, rebounds." He didn't learn. He didn't learn. He did not improve. He did not make his teammates better. Some of the players that he played with went to other teams and then won championship. Some of those players went to play with LeBron and they won championships. How come they couldn't win with him?
You talking about Amon Shumpert and J.R. Smith?
Yes. Didn't he play with Chris Anderson too? Dead man.
Yeah. Bruce, Chauncey Billups said this guy, if he wins and he scored 30, if they lose, he scored 30, he's gapping people up. If they win, he scored 20 or 22 points, he's mad. Come on, man.
That's why I was frustrated with Carmelo. He didn't win because of him, not because he didn't have any teammates. And that's why I put LeBron in front of him. LeBron played with some bad teammates. I'm not saying they were bad players, but they're not like quality players. Went to the finals with them. In the East, you were in the East. You could have done the same thing. You didn't improve in your game. You just wanted to score.
And didn't do anything to improve his teammates. Amari Stoudemire, they say he wasn't. Oh, he didn't play with like any players in New York. He played with Amari Stoudemire, and they tried to bring Derrick Rose in too. So you had Chauncey Billups, you had Allen Iverson, you had Amari Stoudemire. You had good role players, J.R. Smith, Amon Shumpert, Raymond Felton, Tyson Chandler, Jason Kidd. You had a good enough pieces. And did you know he didn't make the playoffs for 4 years, Bruce, in a row? The Knicks?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
He was not good enough.
Yeah, man. Melo fans mad at me.
Well, they were mad at you.
It was like, man, you been talking about Melo. I ain't gonna.
It's because they like his they like him off the court. Sometimes when you like a person off the court or whatever in life, you excuse their mistakes. You don't want to be fair in your assessment of them. Melo had all the talents. He had the physical. He had the physique to be one of the greatest players. He's one of the greatest. People don't really say he's one of the greatest players of all time. They say he's one of the greatest scorers of all time.
There you go.
They don't really say he's one of the greatest. They say he's one of those greatest stars. And if you are a real basketball fan or real basketball, if you have real basketball knowledge, you would say Paul George is definitely better than than Carmelo. If Carmelo was in one of those Indiana teams, they don't make it past the first round. I'm sorry.
And that's what I was trying to tell the brothers on the panel. I'm like, dog, it's not even a conversation. Oh no, Melo, he's a dog, man. He's better. No, you put them neck and neck. What they've done, and
No, they're not neck and neck. If if Paul George is the neck, uh, Carmelo is the toes, man. Toe is a toe,
toe and neck.
man. That's neck and toe. People disrespect Paul George. It's because of the off the court issue, and it's because of the. You were right about this too. I think it's because of the bubble. It's because of the off the court issue, maybe the Doc Rivers thing, daughters thing, or he married his relationship and is a bubble. People have to remember the guy had a serious injury and came back and was performing. Imagine if he didn't have that injury, how much greater he could have been. And some of the stuff that Paul George is going through is because of his mouth. He talks too much.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Paul George is a Hall of Famer, and hey, I think he's better than some of those top 75 players. It's because some of those top 75 players play in the right time in the right teams. Some of the best players. If people are honest, Paul George is better than Dame Lillard to me.
Yeah, man, he's better than a lot of guys, man. He's better than Damian Lillard. He's better than Melo. He's better than T-Mac. He's better than Vince Carter. He's better than Reggie Miller. He's better than
Better than Tracy McGrady.
he's better than a lot of dudes, man. But they don't want to talk about it because they use their personal issues, their personal feelings, their personal feelings. To be honest, Melo, we rate Melo too high, and we like where do you think honestly Melo really deserves to be at? Is he better than who is he better than?
Melo underachieved. I think Melo is not even top 50 for me. It's you underachieve it. He wasted his time in New York, and he had a chance to leave New York to go to the Bulls. I would have left.
Why don't you think he left? Do you think he was being quote unquote loyal, or do you think he was just
Hey,
there?
hey, maybe the New York women are better than the Chicago women. I don't know. Sometimes when you're too comfortable in a place, you need to move, man, because you have to be honest. Melo did not improve from his rookie year to the end of his career. He was still doing the same thing.
Is he a Hall of Famer, Bruce?
Well, it's the basketball Hall of Fame, so he's gonna make it. Everybody's making. I don't know why McGrady is in the Hall of Fame. If McGrady is in the Hall of Fame and Penny is not in the Hall of Fame, wait, I was shocked Grant Hill made the Hall of Fame. I was shocked. I have to be honest. I was shocked he made the Hall of Fame. I was like,
Why?
what?
Why is that?
He didn't know anything enough in the NBA. Maybe because he won a couple of championship with Duke. That's why he made it.
Yeah,
How is he out of it?
yeah. It's college, international, NBA. So they do everything.
Tracy McGrady in the Hall of Fame. I don't know. That's suspect to me too.
What you think about this update with the Clippers, man? What you think gonna happen? We got training camp in like 3 weeks.
What's gonna happen? The penalty?
What are you seeing right now? Like, what do you think right now?
I read was it Low what his name? Low or Mark Stein who said that there's gonna be penalty, but it's not gonna be as serious as the Timberwolves penalty was. So I'm telling you, there's no way Kawhi or Bomber gonna suffer huge consequences. I just saw Kawhi at the U.S. Open chilling. If there was something that serious, I would not be outside at the U.S. Open where everybody can see me. Come on,
Paul George is there too.
man, that's nothing, man. I'm telling you, there won't be nothing, nothing. Bomber money is needed by the NBA.
Yeah, the All Star game is in LA too. It's an entry game.
They won't do nothing to Bomber. They won't do nothing to Kawhi. And if you see Stephen A. Smith scared talking about Bomber, come on, man.
talking about he's a good guy.
What do you say?
No, he said he was a good guy. You talking about that?
The guy?
Yeah, the good guy. He said he was a good guy. That's what he about Steve Ballmer.
Sorry, for some reason I can't hear you now.
Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you now.
Okay, he said he was a good guy. Steve Ballmer said that. Like Stephen A. Smith said that about Ballmer.
He's a good guy. Well, he has money. Of course, he's a good guy. Stephen A. Smith, everybody who has money is a good guy.
Well, I don't know, Bruce. It's gonna be a lot to think about, man, in the near future.
Hey, I'm sorry to say this, Clippers fan. I know you guys gonna hate me to say this, but I think Kawhi needs to be traded. This is another sign for him to be traded. Even if nothing happens to him, I think it's time.
Where you think he needs to go?
Oof. Well, he likes the West Coast, but man. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah. I originally thought Golden State, but I don't think he would want to be in that offense.
I mean, with Butler there, why would they need it?
No. I'm talking about before Butler got there.
Oh, Butler. Yeah, that's why I wanted him to go. But, well, he could have played. They could have played with Kawhi. I mean, they had KD. You know.
Do you think how you feel the Warriors are gonna do?
I think they should have traded Kuminga to me. But it seems like Kuminga is going to come back. So, I don't know. I think Draymond should have been gone, but they like Draymond. They're obsessed with him. He's always talking now. He's already saying that they're going to win again. I think the Warriors going to be middle of the pack. Probably make the playoff in first round or second round exit, unless a miracle.
First round, second round exit, huh?
Yes. Hey, I'm not saying anything about Miami, Delio or Delio. I don't want a big tone on my neck.
I mean, for him to go to Miami, they would have to trade Wiggins to the Clippers.
Hey, if Clippers fans are upset, already had problem with Paul George, you don't want Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
He has all the talent, but he does not have the will, in my opinion. He has everything. But I don't think he wants to play basketball like that. I think it's like a job. He wants to get paid, and that's it.
And you said, so you agree with me that the bubbles would mess with Paul George's image?
Yeah, and the fact that he said that he's gonna bring it or something. He's a Mr. P or something. What's it called? Mr. P.
Are you cutting out, Bruce?
Didn't he call himself Mr. P?
Playoff P?
Yeah, playoff P, something like that.
Yeah, he said that 2 years before.
Mm.
They
Yeah,
were
and
playing. So this is what happened. They were playing Utah. They're about to play Utah, and he was talking about guarding Donovan Mitchell. And then a reporter asked him, "What is it like watching you play?" And he said, "Y'all ain't heard about playoff P? He's an out-of-body experience." So that's
yeah,
how the quote happened. Like a reporter asked him about it. Like he
mm.
just didn't go out call himself like somebody asked him. But that's why I was telling people, I'm like, the quote, the bubbles to me what really messed with his image, in my opinion.
Yeah, because everybody expected the Clippers to win. To me, they are the best team that year. And Kawhi, man, people gonna look back and say, man, Kawhi gave up a lot of championships.
I think he should have had 3. He could have had 2 championships with the Clippers, man, by now. 2 championships.
Man, that's a lot of missed opportunities.
Yeah. You think the Clippers doing something this year? How you feel about the team?
The team is on Medicare soon. Yeah. I don't know. Brook Lopez, I don't know about him. Batum, I don't know, man. I really honestly don't know.
Huh.
Well, Bradley Beal, if Bradley Beal played like he was playing in Washington, the team may have a chance.
Yeah. I think he's still that guy. I just think he needs more, them shots. I think he needs to be able to get the opportunity to score. Let him be that guy. Let him be that scorer he is.
Mm.
That's where
This is
Chris
the
Paul
last
come in.
chance. This is the last chance.
That's where Chris Paul come in.
Mm.
What you mean?
I was there when Chris Paul was his best, and there was a lot of tricking. So,
Man. Let me get to my boy E, man. What's good, E?
Salute. What's happening, DJ? Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Bruce, what's good with you?
what's up, man?
Shit. What if Kawhi? Shit, I missed all the points that you had made, but you said, what if he joined the Lakers? Well, shit, they would have been way better than what they were without them. Shit, I know that for sure. Shit, they probably could have possibly won a chip, to be honest with you. Because when you get somebody like that that's polarizing on both ends of the court, that he gonna impact winning. But it's still the number one thing was his availability. So it could, if he's available, what he can do with any franchise he's with. I don't care who you are, what franchise it is, as long as you surround him with good role players and players that's gonna compete. But yeah, I think that it was everything was predicated on availability with Kawhi Leonard. So, but that's it. But I just don't think that he wanted to, be because I don't think he wanted to team up with LeBron because everything that comes with being LeBron's teammate. You know what I'm saying? It's a really, really challenging, a challenging point for any player in their career that's trying to really make a name for themselves or really cement their legacy, it's hard to play and be under the microscope every day because you know that LeBron is probably not going to be scrutinized, or he's probably not going to take or garnish any of the blame for their shortcomings. But it's difficult because of the media coverage and all the theatrics and the circuses that surrounded him and his franchises. But damn, what I was just about to say. Fuck. But I feel like that was like one of the main reasons he wanted to beat LeBron, because he grew. That's how he came into the league, competing against LeBron. He was the guy to be like, you know what I'm saying? That was like a matchup in the finals that we've seen between the Spurs and Miami Heat. So he was always used to competing against LeBron. And I know everything Kawhi knows about building super teams and this and this and this and this. So I don't think that he wanted that kind of scrutiny either. And then the reason why I felt like he didn't, another reason I felt like he didn't join is that he wanted to build his own like championship team where he was the focal point. I don't think that he was the focal point in that Toronto team, because he was traded there and it was already a made team ready to compete and contend for a championship. They were just missing a player of his caliber. So with that being said, I think he viewed Paul George not as a number one, but as a Scottie Pippen to his Michael Jordan. I honestly believe, because those were the comparisons that we were making. As soon as that happened, we was like, this is like, we compared it to the Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, with long, lengthy defender, someone who can score and get a bucket, and then someone who can shut down your opposing team's best player. They had two of those guys on the same team. So that's what I feel like he was aiming for. You know what I'm saying? Was Paul George an MVP candidate? Yeah, but that was just one season out of his career where he was considered an MVP candidate, or if anybody considered him like the top 3 player in the league at that time. So I think that's what his mindset was on. Just give me him, Paul George, and then surround us with some role players that can play defense and some rebounders or something, and we're gonna go win a championship. Unfortunately, that never did materialize into anything because of injuries and availability. So, but if he would have joined the Lakers, I think they could have. That would have made the Lakers, a contender, depending on what key role players that, I'm saying, they added. But still, they probably would have came up short. Like, anytime you add Kawhi and you put him with other, like, star players and top talent in the league, of course, that's going to put your team in a conversation. But it takes more than just putting a bunch of great players on one team. Like, it just, that type of I guess when you try to just put great players on one team, I don't think the success rate is as high as putting key players, role players on the team together. So that's what I think about that.
Yeah, I think they would have won like that 21 championship. Well, it's hard because Kawhi ain't played like 4 straight postseasons, so the only chance he really would have had was 2020 and then 2025, and AD was already gone. So you really only had one chance to really win championship. So it's unfortunate. It really is. I think if Kawhi and LeBron AD teamed up, I just want to know how they would have played together. Would LeBron been the first option? AD would have been the first option. Kawhi would have been the first option.
You lazy.
You can answer that, Bruce. Who would have been the first, second option?
I think LeBron is the first option. He's gonna say publicly that Kawhi is the first option or AD is the first option. But LeBron is the first option.
I know, but that first option, what does that look like? Him just dominating the ball? Because he's not really a good ISO player. Like, if you say he's a good option, is that going to guarantee you success? Like, that's why he played with other great players, because those other great players at times were the number one option. They take over the basketball games, and LeBron will always find a way to get his numbers. You know what I'm saying?
I was saying to BJ that LeBron would not be defending the best player on the other team. He would be like a safety. He would be like preserving his energy, and then in the
That
fourth
part.
quarter,
Right.
score all the points and win all the maniacs. Oh my God, the goal! Right. So that's what happened. And he did it with AD. I saw in the bubble, AD to me was the best player on the Lakers.
He was hitting game winners and everything.
And I was like, I was telling to people, watch, LeBron is gonna try to get the MVP, and people are gonna say, blah, 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 blah.
LeBron was in the
player.
game when they was up 20, and he started flexing when he hit that three. He hit one of them threes. They was already up like 25. He hit a three, and he sitting there, turned to the camera, flexing like he doing something. I'm like, bro, the game been over with. Like, what you flexing for, bro? Stop it.
I mean, if LeBron was playing the Miami Heat without AD, they don't win the championship.
Oh, they don't even get there. They don't even get there. They don't even get to the championship without AD. Period.
I mean, with AD, they beat Denver, in my opinion.
No, I don't even think they don't beat AD without they don't beat Denver without AD.
Yeah.
You think so?
No, I said they needed AD to beat Denver.
Yeah, they needed AD to advance. Who else did they beat? I don't think they beat the Portland Trailblazers, to be honest with you. I don't. That's just me.
Yes, because Blazers had no answer. Nurkic was terrible. He could not guard AD.
He could not guard AD, but Nurkic, they couldn't really guard Nurkic either. And then they had Melo, Dame, CJ McCollum. I think they had Gary Trent Jr. was playing pretty good.
Yeah.
They had a nice team. That Portland team had a nice team. But then again, nice it's the bubble.
But Melo could not guard. Nobody.
Hey, let me get my boy CJ in. What's good, CJ?
Yo, so y'all can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up? Said what if Kawhi went to the Lakers? I think if he went to the Lakers, they definitely got a shot of winning multiple championships. And on top of that, I think Kawhi could play a lesser role. He could be a third option behind LeBron and AD. And I think it would have been easier for all three of them, because even if AD get injured, you still got Kawhi and LeBron. Or if Kawhi go out, you got LeBron and AD. And I feel as though it depends who around them though. Like if they still have that 2020 roster, I believe they could probably win multiple championships at the least, because they already won in 2020, and in 2021, AD got hurt. But 2023, yeah, probably they could have won another ring if Kawhi was there.
How many rings do you think they could have won? Because y'all think they could have been better than the like a dynasty?
Probably not, because I think teams would probably give him a run for their money. I don't think they would probably been a dynasty. Like I think if they seen the Lakers got Kawhi and LeBron, I think teams would have made like a lot of teams would probably like try to make big moves. So I feel as though they probably could have at least got two. But I'm just looking at it, they all stay healthy and stuff like AD and Kawhi there. But I think they definitely can get like two because LeBron and Kawhi, that's like then you got AD. So you got two elite defenders, and then you got elite floor general, and then you got elite scorers. So it's the right formula. Like Kawhi and AD, both two-way players, but I know they get hurt a lot. But I'm just saying they was like all there. I believe they would like two.
I feel it. Yeah.
But it's debatable though, cause they probably could like that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but it's hard for me to see them losing with Kawhi, LeBron, and AD. Like it's just hard for me to see that.
Yeah, because you got to think who they going to lose to.
That's what I was trying to think about. Like I was trying to think, cause I know teams going to try and get better and stuff, and like add more pieces to their roster. But if you look at how they would have been constructed, I think it would have been too much. And then you still got your fourth option, depending on what roster they got, could still give you like good numbers.
Yeah, I think the only team that could probably like beat them at the time was probably going to be like, as time went on, would be Denver in the
Denver,
West. Yeah, in the West. Yeah.
see, with Denver, I was looking at they probably wouldn't have had enough. See what I'm saying? Like Kawhi's the X factor. So the Lakers, all them games, like they got swept and all that loss, but a lot of them games was like close. And I feel as though Kawhi, he kind of like a closer because he could get you in the mid range and a low post. So I feel as though he would have made a big difference. Cause look at it, they like look at what they did without each other. Like Kawhi did play Denver, like they blew a 3-1 lead, but they posted and been in the conference finals, and then in 2021, they still went to the conference finals. Like I don't know who would it be out of them and the Suns, but I know they still went far in the playoffs. So and then the Lakers, they went to a conference finals too against Denver. So I'm just looking at all that, and I feel as though they could have had a run. But it's
Yeah.
best for Kawhi because it would have like downgraded his legacy though. So it's best that he didn't do that.
And he would have got the blame if he got, if he didn't go right, he would got the blame. That's why he didn't go.
But the one thing about it though, where he probably would have got like a pass is because he already won on his own. You see what I'm saying? So he probably would have like got a little pass because when KD and LeBron joined a super team, they wasn't champions.
Dwayne Wade won on his own, and he didn't get a pass.
I don't think nobody really like knocked D Wade like that.
What? Have you spoken to LeBron fans?
I
D
mean, they
Wade knees were D Wade knees were done. That's why he lost in 2014.
I mean, I'm saying that's based off of like injury and stuff. But I'm saying like this as something as a player and like his legacy. Nobody like really like said, "Oh, he a weak person" because he let LeBron join. I just think Durant situation was different because that was the team that beat him, and that's the team that was like won 73 games and was in the finals. So I think it was just like different circumstances.
I'm gonna be fair. If Kawhi went to the Lakers, I think they would have blamed LeBron. They would have said he cannot play with other players. He has to get all the great players to play with him. I think LeBron would get more blame than Kawhi if Kawhi went to the Lakers, in my opinion.
Wow. That's big, Bruce.
Hey, I'm fair. I say a lot of BS, but I'm fair.
You saying he would have got the blame if Kawhi would have came over there?
Yes, LeBron will have more blame, will get more blame than Kawhi if he went to the Lakers. Because they were gonna say, hey, Kawhi is our champion. He just won
Right.
the championship. The people were saying at that
And
time,
that's
people were saying Kawhi is the best player in the NBA.
that's what I'm saying. Like the player that got the champion not gonna get the blame as much as LeBron. Like even with Wade, he wasn't really getting like disrespected or his jersey burned. Everybody saying, "Oh, he weak." You see what I'm saying? It's just like different circumstances. But LeBron, he probably like in hindsight, of course, he would have got the blame because they would say, "Oh, he formed another super team," blah blah blah. But that's why I said Kawhi wouldn't really got the blame because he really like he was a champion
But
already, and he already was like a winner before he even came to LeBron. But at the end of the day, to me, I would have looked at it differently because I really don't like super teams personally. But if he would have
but
went there, I think he would have. It would have been like his career would have took a hit, just like Wade kind of took a hit and get forgotten about a little bit because Wade could have elevated his rankings and legacy too if he just. I mean, he could have added pieces, but I think him adding a figure like LeBron would change it because they just looked at it like, oh man, y'all running the league. But if Wade would have added Carmelo and Bosh, somebody that's not better than him, I think people would looked at it differently.
people are forgetting
No, it would have been the
the
same.
way.
You
It's
think would
because
have been
of
the same?
Hmm.
the people are forgetting the way because of it. If
You
of
forgot Miami probably had Carmelo. That Miami team, they try to add Carmelo and Chris Paul. These niggas try to have a motherfucker
But think about it
all
like
four
this.
star.
They didn't get blamed when they added a great team in '06. They just was getting players for being champions. I think it was because like
Mm-hmm.
LeBron joined Wade and they was both like top players in the league. So
Mm-hmm.
it's it's hard to say because I think if Kawhi would went there, I
D
don't
Wade ain't
think
winning no chips, bro. Without, I'm talking about if he would have had got other role players and shit. I think D Wade would. He 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 plateaued, in my opinion, because then he wasn't really fully explosive like that. He started having these little nagging knee issues and shit. And then after that, after LeBron had left, bro, after they won that little last championship, or they lost the last championship to the Spurs, Dwayne Wade career was really done. He was just playing just for, you know what I'm saying, just for stats at that point, not winning though.
But no, that's crazy though, cause that's my first time thinking about like if Kawhi would have went there. Cause when he didn't go there, I just stopped thinking about it. But if he did went there, it would have been kind of crazy because they could
Mm-hmm.
have probably got multiple rings for real. Because
They were, yeah, if you want to talk about Chase and Jordan, LeBron probably would have surpassed them. And Kawhi would have probably moved into the top 10 all time, top five probably, as far as championships. That's what I was thinking. But you know what? They also would have got flack because I mean you're cheating the game, bro. Like how many times do you need to build these teams to try to win? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not what competitive sports is about. I can see if it
right,
was done organically, but if you niggas just teaming up just to team up, like and say, "Oh, we're gonna run the league," like that's whack.
yeah, that's why I'm glad Kawhi didn't do that. Like, cause it's like another ultimate. This probably would have been the best super team he had. AD and Kawhi.
Right.
How many you said they gonna win? How many y'all said? Cause I wasn't here earlier.
I mean, at least two.
At least two.
If healthy, I think they could have ran three straight, in my opinion. Because I think other teams, I don't think Milwaukee get one. I don't think Denver get one. Maybe probably the Warriors don't get that one either. Hell no.
Mm,
So that's three
that's,
chips. That's
that's a good
20.
point.
That's 2021, 2022, 2023. Now, if you want to say about 2024, that's a different story because that Boston team, they was built. They probably could have took Kawhi, AD, and LeBron. Real talk though.
Yo, I seen the interview of Steve Ballmer again too, and what he was saying. I ain't gonna
Mhm.
lie, bro. That John looked kind of shady to me. That's my like it looked shady. Cause
Yeah,
listen to him talking, acting like he
nothing's
trying
going on.
distance himself and act like he don't know nothing and saying like Mark Cuban said you don't like as a business owner because he said something like that got sent to his email and shit and he was explaining it and he was saying no billionaire like that dumb enough to do that like he not going to invest all that money if he really don't know about the company so it just looked kind of shaky to me like I had to look at the video again so that's why I understand why people said oh yeah he looked kind of suspicious.
Nothing will happen to Steve Ballmer. I bet you.
But that based off the league trying to protect him, or that's based off him just
The
being.
league will protect him because they need his bottom
I, I don't know, man. I feel as though they trying to be like sneaky and got caught, bro.
The journalists and insiders, NBA insiders, are saying that the Clippers are not gonna pay, be sanctioned that a lot. It's gonna be less than when the Timberwolves back in the day were sanctioned. So I think it would be like a $50,000 fine or 100,000.
Yeah, they probably don't go too hard, cause like I said before, if anything, they just gonna try and like sweep it under the rug and get past it.
So why is no one talking about it anymore? Hmm.
And once like you talk about nobody talking about it, like
Yeah. Why is nobody talking about it? People that cover the NBA, why they don't talk about it anymore?
I mean, they at the end of the day, they don't want to put it out. Like they don't want to keep talking about something if it's like an open investigation. They just want to let the chips fall where it fall. But I feel as though he bring a
There
lot to
were
the
other things
NBA.
that were
And
being investigated and they talk about. So this one they cannot talk about?
I mean, it was getting talked about. I just think it's getting talked about. I just think people know everything about it. I think people waiting for new evidence or anything or new like what's next.
So why is Pablo, I think that's his name. He's not on the other shows talking about it.
The real question is why Steve Ballmer didn't sue him.
Because he doesn't there's some things he doesn't want people to find out in his
What
business.
you hiding then? That you don't want them to find out is you hiding something?
No, something about other things, not only this one, other things.
I mean, it's not similar, but it just feels like a situation where the league not trying to really speak on it, and they trying to like hide shit and sweep shit under the rug. But in hindsight, bro, that man did not look like a innocent man when he's doing that interview, bro. And then how the story sound, bro, that shit don't sound right. I'm trying to tell you, like
It's
this
gonna
shit
be swept
highly
under the rug,
suspicious.
under the carpet, under the pavement. What swept, swept.
Say it again.
It's gonna be swept under the rug, under the pavement, under the house. You're not gonna hear about it anymore. Like I was telling BJ, I saw Kawhi at the US Open, chilling.
Bro, don't nobody care about this stupid ass circumvent anything. These owners and billionaires could do whatever fuck they want to and get away with it. Period. So I don't care. It's just it's sad that it's Kawhi attached to it. If it was anybody else, it wouldn't be no news. So the fact that it's Kawhi, of course. Like, if it was motherfucking Nicholas Batum try to get him some extra paper, nobody would give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's all to defame your character, bro. At the end of the day, because Kawhi has been a squeaky clean superstar in the NBA. Guess what? When you're a superstar in the NBA, bro, it comes with scrutiny. How many times you heard? You know what I'm saying? Steph Curry, they dragging his name for whatever reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? So nobody was able to never get under Kawhi's skin on the hoop court, and this is another way to try to break that ice and get up under his skin. So where he comes out and maybe says some shit we never heard him say, you know what I'm saying, reply in a way we never heard him reply in the media. You know what I'm saying? Like to make him the villain. Like this shit is just
And I
dumb, in my
and I
opinion.
and I could be wrong looking too much into it, but I'm just saying off like from a distance, it looked kind of like shady. But at the end of the day, I don't want it to be true because Kawhi, he ain't really getting in trouble. Didn't cheat the game. He play hard. He play when he need to. Like he really deal with injuries. So it's like he a good player and all that. But this looking at it for a distance, I just said it look shady. But at the end of the day, it is what it is.
But this does, in my opinion, this doesn't cheat the game. This cheats, you know what I'm saying, the money. Like, as far as basketball, this doesn't give him any unfair advantage competitively on the hoop court. This is all about trying to get some more M's. So, in terms of a corporate and that part, like, you know what I'm saying, a financial fraud, then you can call it what you want. But how many motherfuckers then cheated on their taxes, then lied about this and try to get some extra bread? Like it happens, bro. Like motherfuckers do that because guess what? People feel like they're undervalued and underpaid. They're trying to get more money. So I mean, I'm not saying that it's right. I'm not condoning any, you know what I'm saying, illegal, fraudulent activity, but I'm saying it happens everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Especially with this government and, the democracy and, you know what I'm saying? The economy in certain states and shit like that with taxes and all that. Motherfuckers trying to get an extra dollar. Feel me? That's the hustle game right there. The billionaires and the trillionaires do it all the time. The white collar criminals. You feel what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, this don't really cheat the game. When people say he's a cheater, like, really? Stop it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop it. Don't do that to Kawhi. He ain't never cheat. What did he cheat? Come on now.
I think they're looking at the part where the reason why it's a CBA rule in the thing, like you can't go over a certain amount. So I think they're looking at it like that, like you getting players that you wouldn't have really got or really couldn't pay, and you had to give somebody up, and then you keeping that player because you did under the table deals and outside deals. Because the one thing about this, bro, is every endorsement outside of the NBA, you gotta report it to the NBA, and for the NBA not to know about this, but like you said, man, it's not cheating like that game, like as like far as like he taking like an enhancement or he's switching teams and joining super teams. It's not cheating in that way, but I'm talking about the roster, like how the roster constructed on that side, like kind of giving them an advantage, having more players and get to keep players that they shouldn't have keep. That's basically like Boston Celtics would be able to keep Porzingis and Drew Holiday a suspicious way, and but they had to give them up because they couldn't pay all that money.
Yeah, but like you just said it, bro. You just said it. Oh, you have to report anything you got going on as far as endorsements to the NBA. The fact that they didn't report their wages, guess what? The motherfucker who run the president, the motherfucker who run the motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Our president of the United States, Joe Biden, and him, he didn't report his taxes. Donald Trump, he's a convicted felon and he runs our fucking democracy. Like what? So that's what I'm saying, bro. If these motherfuckers feel like you didn't involve them, it's an issue. Oh, according to the rules, bro, they signed Kawhi for what they signed it for, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Period.
Right.
So I don't understand what the issue is. And guess what? If it's that big of a deal, he could have paid the luxury tax or whatever. These teams do it all the time. The Warriors, they pay when they went over the luxury tax, they just paid the fines. They got that type of money where they can do that. So I don't feel like what's the penalty if I'm gonna just say, okay, I'm over the luxury tax. Who'll give a fuck? Huh? Here goes some extra money for y'all. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Because who did they get though? Like I could see if they were just paying hella motherfuckers and building their team and they really couldn't afford all these players, they didn't really have anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
But the way how it was is it's something like this. He didn't take the max and he signed a certain deal, right? They added Paul George, and then 2 years later he opt out, re-signed, and then he signed to the acceleration deal, and Steve Ballmer, put his money into it too. And then what Steve Ballmer said, he said, I didn't know about the endorsement side of it. I had no idea about that. So that's why I said the way how I lined up, it made it look shady. But to your point, it's still like just a money grab. It's not like he cheating the game, like intentionally just cheating the game, like taking the enhancement or like, you feel me, like on that type shit. So people gonna look.
Right.
It's not really that deep in hindsight. It's not really that deep.
Maybe I'm speaking because I don't really understand the business part of the collective bargaining agreement and free agency and the max like those numbers. Like, maybe I'm not understanding that part. And it look because it does look suspicious. Like, because I'm looking at it as a business owner or an investor. How you don't know if this company is shady? Like, you do your research before you throw your marbles in a basket, right? Before you throw your eggs in a basket. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for you to say, I don't know this and know that, you're the owner of the team, nigga. You know everything when it comes to the finances of the motherfucking franchise. You're the owner. You appoint and put people in position to make sure they keep you updated and investing on whatever's going on financially with your franchise. So for that part, it make it look a little suspicious. You know what I'm saying? Because he is like, DJ says 6 riches in the world. That's crazy work. Nigga,
and
that means you're the smartest investor. You might have took losses, but you really know how to invest your money.
And that's why they put them certain rules and regulations in, because of dudes like him who can get any player they want and offer them extra stuff outside of it. Because the reason they do that is like to keep the game balanced and competitive. So that's why they don't just let, like, for instance, the 5 richest owner would just get the top players and pay them like all this money, because it's going to come back as they winning and selling tickets. You see what I'm saying? So that's how the situation would have been. So that's why. But I don't know, bro. Like, if you like, I be watching a lot of people like get interrogated and stuff and all that, and know people got a lot of tips. So I'm saying the way how he was acting and how he just trying to like brush it off and act like he was lost about situation, it just looked kind of funny to me. But like I said, I could be looking.
I agree with that too.
But at the
it's
end
like
of
he
the
didn't want to be questioned about just let it go. Don't question me about it. It is what it is. I'll take any kind of fine you're gonna give me, but I just don't want to feel like I have to be interrogated. You feel me?
Some people bad liars, and you can see that when they talk body language. So that's why I was looking at that, like on that part.
Right. But I mean, shit. It is what it is. To be honest, like what do we think is gonna happen? Like, in my opinion, I just don't think nothing gonna come from it. That's just what I think. It's just gonna be a slap on the wrist, some soft penalties, some fines here and there. I don't think nobody gonna serve no real jail time. I don't think Kawhi gonna really be like suspended for hella games. And then I seen a report earlier, or I seen something on I think IG social media somewhere where it said maybe this was Steve Ballmer's plan to get Kawhi Leonard suspended for 50 games so he's fresh for the playoffs.
And that's the thing too. They paid him for doing nothing.
Oh,
The endorsement
shit.
deal. Just think about this, Leezy. The endorsement deal. When you got an endorsement deal, it follow you no matter where you go. When LeBron signed to Nike, or whatever. This for example, it follow him everywhere you go. For them to say the deal is terminated if he leave that team, you see what I'm saying? So all the pieces is just lining up to like, oh,
Yeah.
this kind of look kind of suspicious. And then if you look at that Mark Cuban interview with the bull Pablo, it going when he said he got that email and stuff, and how he knew from the rip that it was suspicious, and how Steve Ballmer come catch on to that, and he a businessman, a billionaire. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I said the whole like when I reading more stuff and looking at more stuff, I'm like, oh, this look kind of like weird, and everything add up to
Yeah,
it.
they on some shady shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you think about it like that, when you start dissecting it, for me, I'm just like, why are we even like, who
Right,
gives
I
a
know
fuck
what you.
though?
I know how
That's
your
my
point of view
thing.
is. You like he not cheating the game and shit. It's just like a
If he
money
trying to
thing.
get some more money, nigga, well,
Everybody
shit,
doing
get
it
as
so that
much
so
money
he
as
don't
you
get
can
caught.
get. Shit,
Like
you wouldn't
everybody
do
doing
it?
exactly. Like for instance, Steph Curry, he probably could have got the situation too when the knee, the ankle situations. It's
Yeah,
easy to cover it up more because they're like, oh yeah, he injured, so that's why they giving him that. You see what I'm saying? Jalen Brunson
yeah,
situation, those
yeah.
situations where it looked kind of weird.
Jalen
Even
Brunson,
Miami Heat
yeah, he took
situation,
less money. Why did he take less money? Did he
even Heat
also
situation.
have a motherfucking what's that? A sponsorship or something with a company? Like, you know
No,
what I'm
he
saying? Did
he
he
trying
get
to get
money
more
somewhere
pieces
else?
because he gonna be available for a max contract. So he kind of like bet on himself. But just
Oh,
looking at it
okay.
in hindsight,
Gotcha.
you like, oh, why did he take less? You see what I'm saying? So it's situations where
Yeah.
you look like, oh yeah, they doing something too, but it just
Mhm.
they not getting caught.
Right. That
So
part. They not
you
getting
know
caught
how
up.
I
Not
know.
yet though. I
Whoever
think
get
this is
caught
just the
is the
first
person that
domino.
get right. Whoever get caught is the person gotta get the. You see what I'm saying? That's like
Yeah.
that's
Right.
like in life.
But this the first domino to fall. This I promise you, there's other owners that probably didn't did shit like some sneaky shit behind the scenes where they didn't let the NBA know his shit. And
Right.
the NBA is in a real bad spot, bro. Like it's a
You
shit
know,
show. Like it's
they
not
don't want
even
no
about
bad press, bro.
basketball, bro. It's sad.
You gotta understand they don't want a lot of bad press, and like they
No,
already get
no.
criticized for their game style, the betting. So
The
it's like
Ben, the
that's why I
refs,
said from
all
the
of the
jump.
shit.
That's why I said from
Yeah.
the jump, it could be a situation where they trying to sweep something under the rug and don't even put it
Right.
out there like how they did Spygate. It was way more tape,
Mm-hmm.
but they
Mm-hmm.
broke it and swept
Yeah.
it under the rug.
And swept that shit under the rug. They did the same thing with motherfucking they did the
The
same thing with
Patriots-
Ben Roethlisberger and Peyton
Oh,
Manning.
yep,
Remember, they had
yep.
charges.
The
Peyton Manning,
Tennessee,
it was a whistle. They paid her
that
money and she
situation,
signed an NBA and it was a wrap. Peyton
yeah,
Manning did some shit in college at
that
Tennessee
Tennessee
that was
situation. I know what
very,
you're talking
very
about.
wrong. And I'm not even gonna bring up that word, but he did
Yeah.
something and they swept that shit under the rug. Period.
They they suck that shit good, bro. Cause you talk about paying Mandy, they gonna talk highly, like, oh yeah, they good, man.
Right. Right. Look what they doing to Deshaun Watson though. Look what they doing to Antonio Brown though. Like look what they doing
They
to
ain't do
certain
that to
players though.
Justin
Right,
Tucker.
that part.
They do that to Justin Tucker.
Yeah, Justin Tucker, same thing. Kick the kicker.
But but back to like the Lakers situation, I think it's best for Kawhi not to. I think it's best for him not to go to LA and just carry his own legacy and do his own thing. Cause you joining LeBron, it's not really
Yeah,
beneficial for you. Cause no
right.
matter how much success or how much you dominate, you're gonna always look at a Scottie Pippen as a situation. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not gonna get the full credit he deserves.
That's facts. And I think and I think this really is all clutch. To be honest with you, bro, I think this is because we dragging LeBron for championships. If Kawhi goes to the Lakers, they win more championships, and then it's not even a question in a lot of people's mind who arguably the GOAT is if it's all on championships. Nigga, Kawhi Leonard started this train of LeBron James can't get it done, bro. Like AD wasn't enough. You went to go get AD. What you thought you was on? Nigga, you not that type of player to take niggas and lead them to chips. You need great players, nigga, that can do what they do. AD
Exactly.
is just a complimentary role player, nigga. He's not nobody that can take over the games and put teams on his back. Now, if you give an AD to like a Kobe, nigga, type of individual, or maybe a Kevin, or maybe even a Steph Curry. Now
Lazy.
it's
That's why I
different. You feel
said,
me?
bro, that bubble ring don't really count. Like they wasn't
That-
really successful. People overlook that, bro. I be trying to tell people like, yo, that bubble ring was like it was like a one off. Everybody, the Lakers was the only team got the train. I think they the only nigga. LeBron had his own crib, so it's like they had an advantage in that, and people didn't want to be there. And they stopped the season for 4 months. Like that shit never happened. And like the
Right.
lockout is different. You
Who's
see,
gonna play basketball, nigga, when you train for the whole season and all of a sudden you stop and now you're not on your same regimen. I can't practice. I'm not conditioning the same way. I can't be around certain motherfuckers. Can't be around my family. I can't eat same shit I want to eat because now I can't be around you. So who's gonna cook? Right? You know what I'm saying? So everything is thrown off. So and you pause the season for like 2 to 3 months. And then I'm supposed to just start right back up again, nigga. I've been sitting around idle, not doing shit.
basketball shit. You ain't
Crazy.
even do regular routines or nothing.
That's what I'm saying. So, and then, and this is how you know a nigga so phony. After he win the bubble chip, the nigga say, "Give me my damn respect." Nigga, who says that after he won a championship? I've never heard Jordan after he was getting walked down for years and he won that first ring say, "Give me my damn respect." Nigga, what? You asking for respect? You're not a real dude. If you're asking a nigga to give you respect, respect is earned, nigga. You
Right.
don't ask nobody to give me my respect. You know what I'm saying? You whoop a nigga ass and then they be like, oh man, shit, niggas will start respecting that nigga. At the end of the day, he, like, yo, I don't want no issue with dude. Period.
I think growing up and seeing how LeBron career played out, bro. I seen how they just trying to promote him and trying to force him to be the best. And as soon as they got like a little talking point when he won a championship against they just ran with it. So I feel as though he was never in a GOAT conversation. I just think people put him in the GOAT conversation.
He's a role player, in my opinion, bro. They forced that nigga to say all these things that he's saying. LeBron just wanted to just play basketball. That's why he came out and said, "Oh, this ring culture is stupid." Being a player in the NBA, he said, "I didn't ask for it." When he said that, that's how you know, nigga, it was all propaganda from the beginning. LeBron, I didn't ask to be the player in the, you know what I'm
Like
saying?
playing one-on-ones, bro. A hooper. That's how you know he need a team to operate, bro. He need a team. Like that's what I'm saying. People gotta look at the basketball aspect of a player, bro. Like niggas play ball, they'll know
He's not
what
even
type
a
of
real
player.
hooper, nigga.
Yeah, you think, oh, I don't want to play ones. When Clay asked Kobe like, I love it. I live for this. Like, I'll destroy him. LeBron,
Right.
oh, I'm a team player. I'm like, bro. KD said, I'll put a
You sound
Melo
like
for
you said,
anybody
nigga, when
who
you
want
was
to
in
play.
high school, bro. With the same player.
KD said, I put a Melo. KD said, I put a Melo for anybody at the All-Star game want to play one-on-one.
That part.
Like, hoopers, bro. That's why when
Why you think they
when
call him the chosen one? Chosen. They chose that nigga. They said, we going to take this player. We going to market everything you do. We going to make sure you protect it, nigga. So it's nothing but good stuff about you. Period, bro. That's all it is. It's the nigga just.
But look how he came in, bro. He put 23 on his back, bro. People overlook that. He put 23 on his back. So you can't make nobody else better than LeBron. You can't make Melo better than LeBron. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I said even him not going to the Pistons look fishy because it would be another Jordan situation. LeBron loses to the Pistons. He can't get out the East and play. He went to the Heat. He probably would have still lost because the Pistons would have built around Melo and they was coming up.
Right. So do y'all understand now? Melo is supposed to have LeBron's career. People don't even pay attention to that shit, nigga.
No,
I'm
bro.
trying to tell y'all.
That's why when you be speaking, bro, I be like, yo, Leezy really be Niggas think it's crazy, but niggas not looking at it in a
Because
different
they
point
think
of
it's a conspiracy theorist, bro. But you don't understand. This whole world, nigga, was a conspiracy from the beginning, bro. From the beginning of time, niggas. Do y'all not know the story of motherfucking Jesus Christ, nigga? Yahweh? Yeshua? What the fuck? Jehovah? Jireh? What we talking about, bro? It's deep. The shit is deep, bro. I'm telling you. The powers that be, nigga, I'm telling you. They control everything, nigga.
they
That's
talk
why
of
everybody is
sports.
fooled
You
in the
can't even
media.
be a fan of sports. Like you can't even enjoy the way you can't even like enjoy it how you want to no more. It's too
You
much
can't enjoy it. Right.
like reality in it. Like it's too much feelings involved. It's too much. You can't say, oh, you say this about a play, oh, you do this about a play. You can't even coach niggas no more. So
Yeah,
the
that's a
game is
fact.
completely different.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely. Absolutely. Then that's why I'm always saying, let's just talk pure basketball. I don't want to talk stats and all, because you can pretty much tell, just break down their game. What can they do, what they can't do? Period. You know what I'm saying? Just break down the game. Motherfuckers can't break down the game. That's all, nigga got MVPs. You're like, nigga, huh? Break down his game.
man, listen, man. We got people gotta look at they don't look at I think a lot of people didn't live through that era. They just look at highlights
Mm-hmm.
and shit, cause they had to get LeBron them MVPs in 09, 010 because Kobe was winning championships. You can't give Kobe MVPs and championships, and LeBron James don't got nothing. Then you try and
Right.
compare him to
And
them.
that's who they promoting. They was never
So
promoting
Kobe got
Kobe.
5 rings, 3 MVPs, and then LeBron go to Miami with no rings. And no matter what he do, Kobe still gonna be better than him. But since LeBron won no
Mm-hmm.
MVP, niggas got
Mm-hmm.
talking points like, oh, look, he won his MVP. Oh, he ain't play with Paul. So that's why I'm saying it's narrative
That
that get
part.
created that people don't look at because they don't open their mind. He's looking at it as a basketball. Oh, this a fanship. I'm talking about open your mind, like step outside the box, bro.
Step outside the box and dissect this shit, bro.
See what's really going on. Who they
How
trying
could a
to
nigga
like?
be
Who they
compared to Jordan and be called better than Jordan? And everybody in the league, from coaches, players, the media, and executives and shit, is comparing the nigga to Jordan, but then he don't have some of the same awards and accolades as Jordan. It don't even make no sense,
he
bro. Like,
he passed,
but he got one less championship than Jordan. It's just
he
like, come on,
passing in
bro.
class with D's. That's the thing. He passing semesters in class with D's. And
Right.
people accepting
Because
that
that was
shit. That's
considered
the
a
thing
passing
about it.
grade. Because that was considered a passing grade back in the day, a D.
But it's niggas that got B's and A's.
Kobe was getting B's and A's though, but was never considered the best student in the class though. Come on, man. Stop
What's up, Bookie?
What up, though?
What's up, Bookie?
it.
What's the
What's
deal?
good with it, Buck?
Yeah. Um, I'm kind of glad Kawhi didn't join that team because he would have got blamed for everything. You know how it go when you play with LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Everything would have been his fault.
Right.
But,
You see how
but
they was blaming AD? Anthony, what's the name? What they call him?
and then,
Street
and then,
clothes. All the
and
shit.
then,
They get all the nicks. And when you a player playing with LeBron, nigga, you have all the worst nicknames. Have y'all ever peeped that about all the players he play with? They give them niggas the worst nicknames,
and
bro.
then, and then, and then, LeBron, and then Kawhi would have had to guard the best player and shit instead of LeBron having to take on the responsibility and shit
That
and all
part.
that. Hell no. And then they would have been giving LeBron all the credit and all that shit. Hell no. I'm glad he didn't go play with that sucker. And when y'all was talking about that 2009 stuff in 2010 thing,
Mm-hmm.
I think
Mm-hmm.
I think I sometimes I think that nigga purposely lost them series because he didn't want to face Kobe in the finals and then lose.
It would have fucked his. It would have fucked his legacy off. You wouldn't have been able to push his legacy this far for 20. They already had it in their mind. They said, you know what? We have a plan for you, nigga. Your career is gonna go 23 years, unblemished. Don't worry about nothing. We're gonna make sure you don't play none of the greats. We're gonna make sure you don't play Kobe, nigga, because Kobe, he don't have as many MVPs as you gonna have. Like it's a storyline for this nigga, bro. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you.
Yeah, because if he would have played Kobe in the finals, and then all that MJ talking, all that stuff wouldn't even be happening. Kobe would have destroyed that nigga in the finals.
That's what I'm saying.
They all that shit would have been none of this stuff they talking about would have been talking about.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And the cool part about it, nigga, you weren't even the best player in your air. You let a 6'1" guard, 170 pounds, nigga, soaking wet with bad ankles and no athleticism, dominate you.
And then I hate when everybody keep crying about he having Kevin Durant. Like, did nobody complain when it was him, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh, and Dirk beat
Right.
them? Dirk still got it done. So if you that
And
great,
Dirk walks you down. We talking about a nigga who can't even jump over the end line. And you got walked down by a nigga who can't play defense at all. Dirk nigga was another one of the niggas who was one way. He couldn't play D either. But he walked your ass down, nigga.
Yeah.
With some
And you got
old ass niggas though at that. Dinosaurs.
And then you got outplayed by a 6'2" nigga off the bench and Jason Terry.
Crazy work.
Jason,
And you couldn't score on JJ Barrera. Who's niggas
they,
even shorter than Jason Terry.
Before game, I remember before game 6, Magic Johnson was on fucking what was that? The NBA countdown saying, Can LeBron stop Jason Terry? That's embarrassing.
Wow.
That's embarrassing.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Can
He would
stop
never
Jason
fix
Terry?
his mouth to say that about Kobe or Jordan.
Yeah. That's before the game. Like, can he stop Jason Terry? Because they was giving him all that credit for. They keep saying he locked up Derrick Rose. Man, a lot of the times they was just he was shading because he was backing off Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose couldn't shoot, and he was shading him to the help.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, y'all know that LeBron didn't want to go to that Hall of Fame ceremony. He hates that. He's like Jay-Z. He don't like going to these award shows and all of this shit. He hates that shit. He only went, nigga, because they honored the motherfucking Redeem team. He had to go out of obligation. He wouldn't have been there, nigga, for motherfuckers, for his friend Carmelo Anthony, who he grew up in high school with, nigga, having his battles. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have went to that shit, bro. Period. You heard Mickey Erickson. You heard Mickey Erickson, right?
Yeah, he clowned him.
Yeah, he said Dwayne Wade was the greatest Heat player in the NBA in history.
He did that not one, not two. He did that not one, not two shit too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. The white kind of took a shot at that nigga too.
I missed the white shit. What he said?
He was they had said something, and he didn't even call that nigga LeBron. He called that nigga Bronny. That shit was funny as hell. Yeah. Yeah. Low key, I think LeBron the reason that nigga wasn't on the top 75 list either. Dwight Howard. Yeah. Cause how the first, and then another thing, how I know Kyrie ain't take that whatever they wanted him to take. But how y'all gonna have him on the original list and then take him off? Like, come on, man. Yeah. Whew, man. But all this real stuff, once that nigga retire, all the real stuff gonna come out about that dude.
Hey, I've been trying to tell these niggas is waiting right now to hit that nigga that go button. As soon as that nigga retired, nigga, watch how many docs, watch how many stories come out, bro.
Always happen. It always happen.
Always.
And then his fans wanted him to be the leader of the Redeem team so bad, like, bro. But when Jerry Carlangelo and all them telling you Kobe was the true leader, his fans they can't live in reality about it. Like, dog, them niggas was winning bronze medals before that dude showed up, bro.
Wade and Bron said that he was the leader. I got them niggas I got quotes of them niggas saying that in the coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shit, he
So it's
just said
like
it
they
at
can't even
the
deny it.
ceremony. LeBron
Them,
just said it
if,
again. That's the
if,
motherfucking Hall
if,
of Fame ceremony. He said,
if,
"Nigga, Kobe
Niggas
wouldn't
be
have
denying
that
shit that's
shit."
out there for them to see. They can just go look at that shit. They just
yeah,
don't want to look at it. It's like if your girl cheating, you don't want to
That's
look through
all
a
you
phone because you
need
don't want to
to.
believe that shit.
and then the thing about it too, if they ain't see Kobe going to work out at 5:30 in the morning and all that stuff, none of them dudes would have did that.
They spoke on it too. Then they had like a
People
documentary
don't
about
even
that
read
shit.
between the lines, though.
Because that's another reason that's another reason that's another thing that kind of hurt Carmelo too, his work ethic too, because he the only one that said I'm not doing that. Like, come on, bro. Yeah, but like that, yeah, he was supposed to go to the
Yeah,
Pistons though. That the Pistons told him they was gonna draft him and everything. That Chauncey said that.
I
That's
don't
what they.
understand why the league must have had talked to them or something had to happen because there's no way you don't draft him and you draft a big and you already got the defensive player of the year on your team. So it's like, if anything, why not replace Tayshaun? Because Ben Wallace was more of a anchor to your defense. So that only makes sense that you said, oh, we don't draft young players. We only wanted to draft because he wasn't going to start. But I don't. But it could be a situation where his agent told him not to draft him because he probably wanted to start. So it could have been that too.
Because they didn't even have Sheed yet. They didn't even have Rasheed Wallace yet.
They made the trade to Sheed in the season, right? Middle of
Yeah.
the season and shit. See, that's why I don't understand. That shit don't make sense to me. But how many rings you said they would have won if Kawhi came there?
Because I remember Chauncey was like, if we would have got Melo, LeBron would have been. He would have had to leave even earlier from Cleveland. He was like, because he was talking about it. You ever watched that Melo show called 7 a.m. in Brooklyn? You ever watched
Yeah,
it?
I be seeing this. I be seeing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He just was talking about how I think the last joint I seen was he was talking about how he ain't get I seen like a clip of him talking about when he ain't get the rookie of the year. He said, "Oh, now I see what the league, what type time they on."
Yeah, and I remember. Yeah, and I remember he was talking about how Cleveland stole me in New York just traded J.R. Smith and Shumpert to that nigga. That nigga was mad as hell about that shit. Melo was mad as hell. He's
Yeah,
like,
man, because
trying to
they was good role players for Melo, man. Had a 3-and-D guy, then you had J.R. Smith to stretch the floor.
yeah,
It just that Amari Stoudemire was injured, so that's like the Knicks really didn't show their full
they
potential
did.
for real.
Yeah, he stayed
It
for
was a
the
solid team though. It
yeah.
was a solid team though.
Then I remember Melo said he thought he was going to the Lakers. It was supposed to be him and Nene for Lamar Odom and Andrew Bynum, but George Karl, you know that nigga.
Oh man, that would have been
He stopped the trade.
perfect. That would have been a crazy move.
Yeah,
You said it would be for Lamar Odom and Andrew Bynum.
yeah, for Carmelo and Nene, yup.
Yeah, Nene is he would have been good for the Lakers too, and he would have stayed healthy.
But they would have had the lineup for the Lakers probably would have been Fisher, Kobe, Melo, Meta World Peace, and probably Pau Gasol and probably Nene off the bench.
That's a nice squad.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I said with the Kawhi, AD, and LeBron, I think they would have like won a lot of champions or like at least two because they was a great defensive team too.
mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Kawhi, AD defense. Yeah,
What's up, Kurt?
yeah,
Yo, what's up with y'all?
yeah.
What's up, bro?
What's up, Boogie?
What up, though?
What's up, BJ? Yeah.
Did he
Y'all said
leave?
how many? Y'all said how many championships would they have if Kawhi, AD, and LeBron would be together?
Yeah. Like if Kawhi would have joined the Lakers, how many championships you think they could have won?
If Kawhi would have joined the Lakers, bro, well, they definitely be the best team in the NBA by far. Um, they definitely have at least 2 championships. If they stayed healthy, they're going back to back. That's just how I feel about that. Kawhi was
Yeah, I said two too.
yeah, they definitely they would go back to back, but they might have like
And Kawhi.
3 or 4, bro. Because you're talking about a prime Kawhi, and then you're talking about Anthony Davis that has yet to get injured. He was playing that year. Like, he didn't really get injured 2020, if I'm not mistaken. He actually was healthy that year. So we're talking about they would have won in 2020. 2021, I think that's when AD got injured, but you still got Kawhi that
Yeah.
year. So, and Kawhi was at the top. Like, he was at his top of his game. So they're definitely going back to back to me. And then
It's
you got
LeBron.
LeBron. I ain't even saying anything about LeBron.
LeBron, I don't know, because LeBron ego, man. That nigga, he don't like to sacrifice for nobody. That's why I don't think that shit wouldn't work like that.
Well, I mean, you
For a
gotta look at it
reason,
like this. Well, Boogie, you gotta look at it like this, bro. Kawhi is an off-ball player, bro. So LeBron would have been the point guard. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He would have no other choice but to sacrifice because Kawhi and AD are primetime players. Those are like top 10 players. And LeBron wasn't the same. He wasn't the same when he was in Cleveland. So he actually would have to sacrifice with Kawhi and AD on the court because at that point he'll be looking for championships, not stats. Because I'm not gonna lie, Kawhi's getting the ball whether LeBron likes it or not. That's just gonna happen. And Anthony Davis, he's in the paint. LeBron's gonna average like 10, 11 assists that year. Probably like 23 points. Kawhi averaged like around like 24. AD averaged around like 23 and 12. Like, LeBron has no other choice to me but to sacrifice because LeBron, the thing about Kawhi and AD, they can get their points without the ball. Because AD can get his shit just off of post ups and putbacks. Kawhi can get his shit off the catch. And LeBron, you already know what he gonna do. He gonna dime the shit out of that ball. He gonna Kawhi over there, I'm gonna dime him. And Kawhi's an ISO player, just like Kyrie, just like D Wade. He's gonna want Kawhi to take over in the fourth quarter. So Kawhi's gonna get his points off ISOs and catch and shoots, and Anthony Davis gonna get his shit off the pick and roll. So LeBron, that's what I'm saying about when y'all talk about LeBron so much. In this system, it actually benefits LeBron because he can pick and roll with Anthony Davis, and if the pick and roll don't work with Anthony Davis, he can catch Kawhi off the catch and shoot. So he'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll be actually not them two will actually make LeBron's career actually skyrocket because that's exactly what he's been playing with for his whole career. A shooter and a big man. Chris Bosh, D Wade, whatever you want to call it. That's the leader of the league. That'll be the best squad LeBron has ever had in his career. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's just what it is. That's how I feel.
No, I agree. I said the same thing.
Because 2020 LeBron did lead the league in assists.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. He would average like 11 assists. Like, it'd be crazy.
Then you got, but then think about this too. They got Dwight, JaVale, Rondo.
I forgot. I didn't even say all them.
That's why I
Right.
said they defense was just going to another level. They was third in defense that year too. So
that's the
then they got
Showtime
another
Lakers, bro. Come
score.
on, bro. That's the Showtime Lakers, bro. That's your modern day Magic Johnson,
It's kind of
Kareem,
good that
and
it
James
didn't
Worthy.
happen though.
Man, that's some super team shit, bro. Come on, bro. That's some super duper team shit. Like, you talking about 3 top
Oh
10 players
man,
on
that
one
shit would have
team.
been crazy. And
That's what I'm saying,
and one
bro.
of the best two-way players on the same team.
Yes, yeah. That's what I'm trying. That's exactly.
Oh, you talking about Kawhi and AD?
Yes.
Yeah. So it would just been like a perfect fit. Like it would just been good for all three of them. LeBron could have the ball, Kawhi could play off the ball, AD could play in the post and in the pick and rolls.
Oh yeah, because Kawhi do shoot like 38% from 3 for his career. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It would have been. That's cheating, bro. That's why I didn't. Well, first, Kawhi didn't want to play with him, and LeBron. Imagine him getting Kawhi, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's he's talking about like at the time he's the best small forward defender in the league. Anthony Davis can play defense down there. Like he said, Dwight
and Kawhi
He
coming
coming
off
off
the
a
finals
championship.
finals MVP.
and they had Rajon Rondo.
Oh yeah, Rondo get you Rondo get you some easy buckets too.
Yeah.
And Caruso.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
defense.
cheating, bro. That's the Showtime Lakers, bro.
Then they had Danny Green and they had KCP too.
Yeah, you see that team's cheating, bro. That's
Oh yeah,
And they could have
Kuzma.
still, and the thing about it, they could have still gave up half of them pieces from that championship team and still
Yeah,
rebuilt
they could have
around
gave up.
Kawhi, AD, and Brian.
They could have gave up Kuzma and got something else.
yeah.
Because all they need is like good role players around them. They don't need nothing like exotic.
Hold on 1 second, fellas.
Damn. NBA would have been another. It would have been another. It would have been another super team.
Yeah, that would have been insane, bro.
Or if KD or if Kawhi and if you know if Kevin Durant would have went to the Clippers instead of him going to Brooklyn, because that was on the table too.
You
If
talking
he
about the
Talking
would
about
Clippers
Paul
for
George and
Kawhi?
Kawhi.
yeah.
You said if Kawhi went like
I think in
Kawhi
order
and
for that
KD,
to work,
KD and Kawhi would have went to the Clippers instead of KD going to the Nets. Yeah, they would have had to get a point guard though.
or
Or
for real, man, that's an echo. But no, I was saying Kawhi. You talking about Kawhi, Paul George, and KD?
no, would not bump the Paul George thing. If they didn't trade for
Oh,
Kevin Durant,
without Paul Kawhi.
yeah, when they would
Okay,
have
that
get
sounds better now. Okay,
yeah.
they just needed like a legit point guard, somebody that can like
Distribute.
score a little bit and facilitate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would have been crazy too. Cause I was hearing
And
that I heard Kawhi was I heard Paul George wasn't the first choice. I heard it was Jimmy Butler.
yeah, I heard that too. And Kyrie or something like that.
Yeah,
It was some other player before Paul George.
yeah,
But
yeah.
remember,
If
the
they would have
Clippers
kept, would
did what
if they would
Kawhi
have kept
wanted.
Shea, if they would have kept Shea, man,
But they had to do it because Kawhi wanted to get
yeah,
Paul George, and he wanted to play that is ready now.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's why I said how everything adding up today in his situation. Like even it, like he could have went to LA, but the Clippers knew he could have went to LA, so they desperately got him. And like they got Paul George. Like they did a good job though. I ain't gonna say they did a bad job. They did a good
It was
job.
just the injury. It was just the injuries. That's all. Really.
Yeah, for the most part, the injuries and
Yeah.
circumstances. I think 2020 it kind of like messed their flow up, and they really I don't know because I don't feel as though Denver was better than them that year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that. I
Cause
think that
remember they
goes.
was
I think
beating
that.
the Lakers all the time. It's just they didn't get a chance to match up with them in the playoff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cause who was the? Oh yeah, their lineup was Patrick Beverly. Um, who
Lou
started?
Will.
No, Lou Will came off the bench. And man,
Oh,
Montrezl
you talk
Harrell.
about the starters?
Yeah, I think it was. They
Had
had.
Paul George,
Uh,
Kawhi, Marcus Morris.
Yep, I think so. Patrick Beverly and I think Zuma. Yeah.
Yeah, Zubac.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
Well,
had a couple.
Lakers shouldn't have traded Zubac because that would have been a big man they needed.
Mm-hmm. They got rid of all that young talent over there. They got rid of Brandon Ingram, Lonzo, Josh Hart. They all was in an AD trade. Kuzma got traded for Westbrook. Caruso walked as a free agent. Julius Randle left before LeBron got there.
See,
Yeah.
and they the pieces that you need. He ain't want to play with LeBron. He said that, but
Oh,
the Julius Randle, he said
yeah.
he ain't wanted to play with LeBron. But that's the pieces that they need. Like the pieces that won the championship, they should have came back with that team, man.
Mm-hmm.
But they added Westbrook. You know, they trying to like
No,
boost
they
their
saw with
roster
Brook.
up.
They saw when James Harden went to Brooklyn. That's what they try to counter that.
Yeah,
I think the Brooklyn Nets. I didn't think they needed a trade for James Harden. I liked that team when they had Jared Allen. When they had Jared
say it
Allen.
again.
I said they didn't need to trade for James Harden. Brooklyn was already balling when they had just Kyrie, KD, and Spencer Dinwiddie and Caris LeVert and Jared Allen. That team was killing.
That is true.
Yeah, they
Yeah, they
thought
was nice.
Yeah, they was
they thought
balling.
that
But
move was gonna
but
pull them
James
over
Harden
the
did take
top.
him over. Like if they would have stayed healthy, they would have won the championship. I'm not gonna lie. They would have won the championship for sure.
Yeah.
But
And
you ain't lying about that.
they had depth when they had Jared Allen and stuff too.
They did. They traded that
And I
last
think
season.
they would have matched up with Milwaukee better too. Really, because they would have had Jared Allen to protect the rim. Because Giannis was
But
Yeah, that was a
Kyrie said
crazy.
Giannis did that on purpose.
He did.
Like Kyrie don't. I it's see it'd be hard to tell because the players like like they just be right there. They don't be looking. They could be slick, but it just be hard to tell. You see what I'm saying?
It's just weird
Opposed to
because
them
like
like
Kyrie
blatantly
went up
doing it.
and Giannis wasn't like nowhere near him, but his foot was there. So I was like, why is your foot there if Kyrie went up? And you're like not even like nowhere near like he's not like even like breathing on his back, but his foot's like where he's landing. Like I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. It was
Man,
weird.
I thought the Suns was gonna win that year, man. It was a 2-0, man.
You tripping, bro.
Remember,
Soon as I seen the Bucks,
but
bro, I'm
Kirk,
like, y'all this is the
remember
only
they was on
superstar.
a campaign for Chris Paul to get that shit.
They
Cause
was,
they
bro, but
like
I'm
Chris
not gonna
Paul
lie,
gonna get
bro.
his first ring. I'm like, yo, y'all gotta let niggas get that ring sometimes, man.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Remember when Chris Paul was out the first couple games in the Suns, the Lakers, when they faced the Lakers, and Devin Booker was balling without Chris Paul, and I'm like, I like Chris Paul, bro, and I just even that year I thought he was like
But it's contest
like
to
he
it
was
though,
clutch
cause
that year, bro.
AD was
But
out
he's
too,
not like
wasn't
he's
he?
not. Yeah. But Chris Paul, he's like to me, he's overrated. Like he's overrated, bro. I seen him that year. He was terrific that year, bro. But he still wasn't like to me a clutch player, bro. Like, he was like to me, he was just a front runner. And then when he met the real thing, like Giannis, it was just over. Like he didn't really do anything in the finals to
I
impact the
ran out of
finals.
ammo for Chris Paul, man. I was arguing with other niggas about him.
that whole finals run with Phoenix. Every star player was hurt until they got to the final.
Yeah,
AD got
exactly.
AD got hurt. Kawhi, they didn't play Kawhi. He got hurt in Utah series.
Yeah, exactly. And then
when they
to
finally
me,
played
Devin
the
Booker
healthy
was the
two.
most impactful player on that team. Devin Booker to me was more impactful than Chris Paul.
But the crazy
He was
part,
actually
I
balling.
think Chris Paul was the boy that got the MVP, top 4 MVP.
Yeah, he
That's
probably
the
did.
crazy part.
Regular season, yeah, he probably did. He was a beast.
And
I
then
just
the
thought the
next year,
postseason. I thought Devin Booker. That was his first postseason. Devin Booker showed out. He
yeah,
actually had a really good postseason.
the next year they had the best year league, the best record of the year. Luka walked them boys down.
Yeah, they did.
Luka destroyed them, dude.
Wasn't that his first time in the playoffs?
Yeah,
Devin
that's
Booker?
what I'm saying. That was Devin
Second?
Booker's first time. He had, I think his first game was a triple double. I think. But Devin Booker was tough that year. I ain't gonna lie. So was Chris Paul, but I thought Devin Booker was their best player.
Devin Booker was clearly their best player.
Yeah, he was definitely their best player for sure. He showed out that year. He was the one I was actually he was imprinting the finals. He was actually the one I was putting most of the work for the Suns. Where the fuck was Chris Paul at?
Man, both of them niggas.
Devin Booker had
man.
40 something before he got that ball stolen from Drew Holiday. He was actually balling. He
I ain't trying to
actually
make
brung the Suns
excuses,
back.
but he had like an injury and shit.
Drew
Chris
Holiday
Paul?
put his Chris Paul in a body
Right,
bag.
but even before Drew Holiday stole that ball from Devin Booker was balling. Like he actually was clutch.
Yeah.
So I mean, I know he did his thing. I'm like, where you at, Chris Paul?
Devin Booker was
Hey, PJ Tucker touched earth, man.
He did.
He almost made that nigga come out his shoes, bro.
Yeah.
Cause a nigga that play aggressive defense like that, it's easy to bop them.
Andrew.
Facts. No, that's facts.
Well, cross them over. Let me put it in a better. You feel me? Because that's
Mm-hmm.
sounding crazy.
Giannis that nigga Aiden was playing so soft. Giannis was punking him in the final.
Aiden wasn't. He just wasn't aggressive.
He was getting
enough, bro.
fried too. He was getting fried.
He got to work on like
What you say?
boxing his players out when like that's the thing. Like it's like big man today don't like to get too physical. Like it's only a few of them.
Yeah, he don't like
But
boxing. He wasn't boxing out Jokic. He wasn't boxing out Giannis. Like he don't like to box out, bro.
But he better get that shit together this year, man. Because if he don't, I think he like on a 1 or 2 year contract. Deal.
He be getting frustrated when he don't get the ball.
I mean, he got the potential though. Like if he just play a role and just wait till the ball, let the game come to him. Cause he do give you 15 and 10 and shit. So he do. He's not like a bum. It's just that
he ain't
people
a bum.
question his molder and like.
But that's the thing right there. He can give you 15 and 10. I think half that's because of his height to me. He don't got the will
And if you
sometimes,
get that,
bro.
if you could do that naturally, you could still impact for your team. All you gotta do is play your role, play good defense, control the glass, and go about your day. Cause you got Luka and LeBron and Austin Reeves, so you really don't got
I think Dallas one of them sleeper teams in the West to me.
Who?
Can come. I said
Dallas. I
You
think
said Dallas?
Kyrie gonna be out though.
Yeah.
But they still could they still could make it competitive. But
We gotta see how healthy Anthony Davis is gonna be too.
They just talk about
how
some
healthy is he
injury he
gonna
had.
be?
Yeah, because they got all that rim protect. They got the defensive personnel with all that.
We're gonna see about Dallas, man, because Dallas is facing a lot. Like there's a
They
lot
got
of teams in the
D-Lo
West
too.
that can beat them.
Yeah. They got
D-Lo
that
can
rim
give
I
you,
don't.
D-Lo can give
Dallas
you
is not making no
17.
noise for real, y'all. I'm not gonna be making no noise for
Depends
real,
on
bro.
Cooper Flag. If he give you 18 this year, it could be a
It better be the
balance
most
attack.
impactful 18 ever,
I mean,
bro.
they're not gonna be a championship. I don't think they could be that because they don't got Kyrie. He put them over the top. But they could make it interesting and probably get in the play.
OKC do not want to see them. They a bad matchup for Oklahoma City.
I think OKC want to see them now because it's not like they got the monkey off their back. I think OKC now they gonna play more looser.
But you
They
gotta
don't got
understand though,
prove
bro.
nothing.
OKC didn't have a big man either when they faced them. They had Chad. Now they have Harkenstein, Chad, and Alex Caruso. I bet you they want to see the Dallas Mavericks. They could have seen them last year and beat that team, bro. They don't have Luka no more either. Luka was a problem for them too. Luka was a problem for them.
No, not really. He struggled with Lou Dort.
He did struggle, but Luka was the one that was showing up big. He was showing up big in the fourth quarter. Like he was like they put Lou Dort on him, but they actually kind of locked Kyrie down the series because they had like 3 niggas on him. But
they locked both of them up. What's the name? The one
right,
that
but Luka was still
PJ Tucker, the one that cooked him.
He was the one that cooked them. But Luka made a lot of passes though too. His playmaking was very was
The
pivotal in that
Mavs
series.
beat them, but it was circumstances too. Like the OKC could have easily beat that series. Like just like when Luka hit that game winner over Rudy Gobert. Like what if he missed that shit? Or just like the play with SGA fouled PJ Washington and shit.
Oh yeah, on that
Yeah,
So
that was a crazy
it's
play. OKC fought them two for nails, man. I don't think they was really,
because I think
and
they
J
would
Dub
have
didn't
beat
show up the way he was supposed
Minnesota.
to either.
because the thing and another thing, yeah,
Nah,
J Dub didn't have a great offensive series in that series either.
he didn't, and he was a better player this year. So I don't even think Dallas would have this OKC this because they faced some 6 tough games, and they got better last year, and J Dub got better. So it was kind of like, and they got Harkenstein and Alex Caruso. Now they was a championship team this year for sure. They already had the ingredients the year before. That's why I thought they was going to the. That's why I thought they was going to go far this year. I'm like, they fought Dallas very hard in this 6-game series, and now they got better this year. I was, oh yeah, no, that's come on, bro.
Yeah, they got rid of Josh Giddey,
Right,
added Caruso and
right.
like Isaiah. That was a
Yeah,
big
Yep.
key because Josh Giddey was like he couldn't really shoot, so he was like a liability for us. And
and he
then
can't play off the ball either.
right, I was about to say
Yeah.
that he better
And
on the
Shea was their
ball.
playmaker too, so he couldn't even play. He couldn't even play make for real.
Exactly. So Caruso is just a plug and play. He could play defense, hit shots, run the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally lock one of your players up. He could do that. You can ask Alex Caruso to lock somebody up
And I
or make
forgot.
it tough on them the whole night.
Casey Wallace was a rookie last year. You know he gonna get better too. I like him.
You said who?
I said the year they lost to Dallas, you know, Casey Wallace was a rookie. The other
Oh, I
guard with
didn't
the
know that.
thread, yeah, he was
Oh
a
yeah, no,
rookie.
he got better. Yeah, he was a beast that year too. He was
Yeah,
he's a big piece, man. Like I ain't gonna lie. His
yeah.
defense his defense is
Oh yeah, and Wiggins didn't play that much last year. He played more this year. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Isaiah
They just
Joe and
got way
Wiggins,
better this
they
year, bro.
snipers.
And
yeah.
no one had the defense to match their defense. OKC clearly had the best defense in the league. Like it was clear to me. It was clearly the
We
best
ain't even
defense in the
talk
league.
about Lou Dort.
At
That's
all.
what I'm saying. Like Lou
Yeah.
Dort. That's what I'm saying. They got multiple people they can put in your best player. Like
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
you could
Dallas,
fucking around put
Yeah, I think.
Caruso on Jimmy Butler. Like you could they
Oh
versatile
yeah,
defenders.
J
yeah,
Dub made
bro.
all defense. Sure. Him and Ludor both made all NBA defense.
And
Yes.
they hit their shots. Like they led the league in 3-point shooting and shit. So
Yeah. You
they
can't leave Lou Dort
I just
open.
thought about it. I just thought about it this year too. Chet missed like 25 games last year.
Yeah, bro. Chat missed a lot of Chat missed at the beginning of the season. He missed some games. J Dub missed some games too at the end of the season. Towards the end of the
Yeah.
season. So
that
Shea,
was
like,
because LeBron. That's because LeBron's like that.
he funny as shit. I ain't gonna lie, J Dub. That's why Shea to me actually he turned up this year. Actually, I don't even think that. I don't know, man. The way he was playing, bro. I thought he wanted to be like a real life point guard to start the year off, but shot went down, bro. So they just kind of went crazy.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That
he
team, that
he
yeah,
did
they
his
just
thing in the playoffs, man. That's what I think they needed. They needed that ring because now
Mm.
you you could play more loose. So like you don't got even though if you don't win the next 5 years, you still a champion. You still got something to fall back on.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's
And
just
yeah.
then,
But this
about
and
team
then,
can like definitely go back to
and
back.
then
They can go back
you think about it
back
too.
to
They
back.
got all them damn draft picks. Even if they wanted to trade, they got
that's
all
what they're
that damn.
gonna do when they gonna have to. They don't want to pay somebody. They're gonna put them draft picks they use. That's why as the time going on, the player that they drafting and all that, they gonna develop them, and they just gonna even give up the players or pay them because you
Yeah.
can't pay everybody,
Right.
Definitely
and they
can.
got too many good pieces. Like
Yeah.
Isaiah Joe going once. Like I know they
I think
role play, but they gonna be
Minnesota,
they gonna want their
Minnesota,
money too.
And
Minnesota.
he even still got playing time too.
Yeah, Minnesota. They need somebody on their team that can create off the dribble besides Ant-Man because
Rob can, but I feel they don't think he
ready
NBA
He's
yet,
too
ready.
small.
They probably think
He's too small.
and he
he
too
gonna be
small.
defensive liability, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
he got. I don't know. They just trying to develop him the right way. I think he gonna get more playing time this year.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
They lost Nikhil Alexander Walker too.
I
that's a
feel as though
big
that's
piece right
not
there.
like a bad loss because he replaceable. and they still
He
got
is
like Jaden
replaceable. He is
McDaniels.
replaceable.
So I think they
Yeah, but
need
he
like
can't shoot
more
like him though.
scoring.
David Dales can't shoot like him though.
Yeah.
They need like another shooter though. He can actually shoot though. James Dales
Yeah,
can shoot, but he
they
can't
got
shoot like
Terrence
him.
Shannon. They got, I guess,
I hope
Terrence.
Mike Conley not the starter this year, man. Like, come
Yeah,
on,
he
they
oh
gotta do something.
yeah,
Cause
he
he a
old.
solid player, but
My
he ain't
He's
gonna
definitely not the
impact
starter.
a team. Like if OKC play them, bro, he not even like a factor to worry about. Cause they perimeter defense, you could put anybody on him with
Yeah,
no
he's a
problem. You could
mismatch
put Shy,
problem.
you could put SGA on him.
So of course.
He got to worry about getting foul trouble. He got to worry about running off of screens. Like you need a point guard that's going like. I like Dane. I wish Dane would have went over there. Like Dane would have been a good fit. Like, but he hurt too. But a dude like Dane would be good over there. Or Trey Young.
They ain't even get his. I think Atlanta gonna end up trade him. They ain't even they acting like they only get him his extension. I think he gonna leave.
Huh.
Trey Young.
Oh. Oh yeah. They always man. It always been funny over there for the last couple of years.
I wanted him to go to the Spurs. I think he would have been a better fit with Wemby
Yeah, I did too.
instead of
Cause I
De'Aaron
ain't.
Fox.
Yeah, cause Trey Young could shoot better, and it's gonna
And
be
he a
harder to
better pa-
stop him on that pick and roll.
and, and he a better passer than Fox too.
Yeah, like a dude like LaMelo or Trey Young would be good with Wemby.
Cool. Wish Orlando had a point guard.
But D Fox, I mean, he cool too though. But
Yeah.
them pieces, I think would have like benefited Wemby more. But D Fox and Wemby can work because I feel as though they still two good players, and D Fox, he a better defender than Trey Young. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Andy Pippen,
I think the
yeah.
Spurs don't want no defensive liabilities. Like I think they want everybody to be
Oh yeah, because Stephon Castle, he a good defender. He
right.
just
Because
got to work on his jumper. He just got to
if you
work on
got
his
good
jumper.
perimeter defenders, they making it hard. Then after you get past the perimeter defenders, you gonna have to worry about Luke Cornett or Wemby.
Wemby. Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, and they got old boy the stretch the flow too. Kelly Olynyk.
oh
He can
yeah,
come in.
yep.
Yeah,
Another 7-footer.
yeah, yeah.
That's why I say
Oh,
they could be a sleeper team that could probably
make the
not
play.
this year, but like they could be a good team down the road. If Wemby
Uh-huh.
stay healthy.
Yeah. I want to see how Cam Johnson played with the Nuggets.
I think he gonna be a more. I feel as though he's gonna be a better like Michael Porter, but I feel as though he's not going to shoot as much. Like when he get the
Yeah.
ball, he gonna take that extra. Like he gonna step in more, or he gonna make that extra pass.
He a
'Cause a
better
lot of
defender.
times,
He a better
Michael
defender
Porter,
too.
right, exactly, and Michael Porter, a lot of times when he get the ball, he just shoot it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they finally got him. They finally got Jokic a backup big, so he ain't got to play all them damn minutes.
They
Well,
got Von Tunis, right?
got into his job.
They should have kept Westbrook. I think if he was flowing like how he was last year, they should have just kept him because he could have been better because they got more shooters. So now
Yeah,
he could have been better with the second unit. The
yeah.
problem with Denver was they ain't had like a lot of dudes that could space the floor.
And he could have ran pick and roll
When
with
you got
Valanciunas.
when you got Aaron Gordon and Westbrook on the floor together, it kind of make it compact for Jokic. Like
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? So it's like Jokic got way more space to operate. So now if you bring the double
Oh yeah,
team,
Aaron Gordon shot 40% from three this year. If that
yeah,
wasn't
he got better at three. That's one thing I could say. He did get better at shooting the three.
yeah,
But he shoot the side threes the most. Like he good at that. Like
Yeah. Yeah. He a good
But
defender too.
the Nuggets, they're gonna be all right, but I still think they gonna have. I don't know. They probably had problems though. But then you gotta look at Houston.
Yeah. I still think Houston gonna have. I still think they gonna have offensive problems even with Kevin Durant.
I was
Yeah.
thinking that too because I feel as though they added KD and all that, but I feel as though you still got to rely on a second piece if you want to get over the top. So it's like you still got to rely on everybody to play their part. Sometimes not even about KD. It's gonna be about could Amen Thompson hit them shots if they give him all the like a lot of minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Favre and Vliet, like have another bad series. So it's like you got to worry about the other players too.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could trust KD, but do you trust everybody else?
Or it's just unless they're going to take a big jump.
Yeah, I think he gonna take a big jump. Like I think he gonna be good, but I gotta
Yeah.
see it. You see what I'm saying? Like I gotta see it because you could be good, but if y'all goal is to go to the conference finals or the championship, you're gonna have to like really step up and be consistent in the playoffs.
But you got, let me see. So, so they lineup gonna be
Then you gotta think about the Clippers. They can give the Rockets a run for their money too.
anything. Man, who gonna play who they start lineup? Oh, it's I don't like Beal and Harden as a backcourt defensively. I do not like it.
That's why like when I first heard it, I said it, but I think Bill gonna want to start. I said I will start Chris Dunn and bring Bill off the bench
Yeah,
just because you don't want Harden and him on. And Harden, the reason why I'll keep Harden on because he'll make everybody around him better more than Brady Bill can because he
yeah.
good in a pick and roll. And you feel me? He a good,
Uh,
Harden a good playmaker. So I feel as though
yeah,
they could have did that, but I think they're gonna start Harden, Bill, Kawhi, Collins, and Zubac.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I
just
mean, it shouldn't be too bad for them because if anything, they could switch up to zones. Like
yeah,
they got a lot of pieces on their team. So
yeah,
if they getting cooked, they still could bring in Derrick Jones and Chris Dunn. So it's not like they can't
yeah.
just make substitutions.
Oh yeah, they got Derrick Jones, Chris Dunn. You got Brook Lopez off the bench. You got yeah,
Nicholas Batum,
yeah, veterans.
Chris Paul there,
Oh yeah, to be the backup point guard. Yeah. Yeah, I think Chris Paul and Bradley Beal would have been straight. Both of them coming off the bench at the same time. Get them boys from that second
I
unit.
think Bradley Bill reasoning, like I think they gonna start him just off reputation, just cause
He can shoot. He can shoot better
he
than Chris Dunn.
left Phoenix just to get, I think, a starting role. You feel
Mhm.
me? So it's like you think about it. If he wanted to be coming off the bench, he could have stayed in Phoenix, if anything, and got
Oh
his
yeah,
money.
and then when he
But
played
I
with
think he want
Phoenix,
to win.
yeah, I think, and then in Phoenix, he uh, Harden more of a real pass. He more of a willing pass. He a better passer than Devin Booker. So
Clippers better constructed. Like they know their identity. Like they not
yeah,
trying to keep figuring identities out. They more better constructed.
yeah,
That's why I think Bradley Bill would have win.
yeah,
And I know he took like 2 year 11 mil, but he still getting paid for Phoenix. So I feel as though
yeah.
he want to win a championship.
I want to see what
And I mean,
I like Orlando too. That's what my look. I like that young team. They just got
see
to put some.
Orlando, they was hurt. So I think they had Suggs was out, and they got rid of Cole Anthony, but
Yeah.
Desmond Bain, that's a big piece because KCP had a bad season. So
Yeah. And
Pablo
Baines,
gonna take a leap.
yeah. Remember he you remember him and Franz both missed seasons with
Both of
both
the
of
foreigners,
them.
his brother too,
Yeah.
and Jalen Suggs. So
Yeah.
they they got
Yeah.
injured at the wrong time. But they could be they could be the East kind of not. I ain't gonna say it's open, but it's kind of like there for the taking.
Yeah, with Tatum out and yeah, because Tatum out and Halliburton both out. So yeah.
Then Dame left Giannis, like they traded, like so it's like the Bucks they gonna be. What you think about the Pistons though?
I like them too. Yeah, Ivy back. I'm from Detroit. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, I live in Detroit. Yeah, I like Cade. And they
yeah,
got Ivy coming back too, and he was balling last year. He took that step. I want to see what. I want to see.
yeah. He got
I want to
injured,
see what.
man.
Yeah, I want to see what. Sorry, Thompson do. Remember he was coming back
Yeah,
from
they
that blood clot last year in the middle of the season. So I want to see what
yeah.
he.
See, and he could be another person that could take a leap because his twin brother could do it. I mean,
Yeah.
while y'all work together, work out together, and all that, y'all be around each other a lot. So I feel as though then you got Jalen Durant, so you got
Yeah.
pieces that can take a leap. But
Yeah.
I think you just
Yeah.
gotta wait to see how the season play out.
Yeah, I like
Cause
Cade. Yeah. Yeah, Cade, he got size. That was a point guard too. Yeah.
yeah, the
Yeah.
league they getting on them big guards, man. Like the league want big guards like Jalen Brunson. It's still a couple of little guards, but that's because he a lethal scorer. But
Yeah.
the league they want them like big guards, man. So they won't be a liability on defense. So
Mm-hmm.
they can just play every position, switch everything. So I see how the league like how they moving.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. And, I think Jalen Brown. Jalen Brunson. He a scorer, but I think he need to dial back his scoring a little bit. You got a lot of dudes that can put the ball in the basket on that team, really.
I think this year it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be different because I feel as though they know you learn from your mistakes. So I feel as though they could either come back stronger or
They got a better coach too,
disappoint.
though.
Yeah, I like Mike Brown, or they could and they got Jordan Clarkson too.
They got him,
So
man. They got oh boy, what's my man name that dunked on LeBron in the Olympics?
oh,
Abaselli.
the former Sixer.
Yeah.
I forgot how to pronounce his name. Gutro. I don't. I ain't gonna.
Buselli, that's his last name.
Yeah,
Yeah. They got him. Yeah, Jordan Clarkson. I wonder do they still got old boy, the other guard. What was my man name? He got the blade. Deuce McBride. They got him still.
yeah. I think he's still on it. Yeah, he on it too.
Yeah, and Mike Brown, he gonna play the bench too. See, Tiz like to play everybody all 48 minutes.
So they got two scoring play that come off the bench, and now thing about New York, Mikal Bridges, he can give 20 sometimes. So it's like
And
they
OG,
got
OG
pieces,
can,
man.
and then OG can
Yeah,
score too a little bit too.
and he missed a lot of games last year, so I think that hurt them too.
Yeah,
It's about Cat though, man,
yeah.
cause Cat he. I don't know,
Sometimes
man. He be having good game. Like his stats was
he
good,
be
but it's like certain moments he just
he be killing, but sometimes Jalen Brunson at the point guard, you got to get so big the more. Sometimes he be
yeah, like
looking
you gotta play
every
pick and
time.
roll game with Brunson. Stop relying on threes too much. Get in the
Yeah,
post like Jokic. Like that's what I'm saying. They help the defense out
yeah,
when they do that shit. They don't understand that. Like, well, Wemby and Cat shooting threes, the
Yeah.
defense wants you to do that, bro.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about Giannis. He don't settle for them jump shots.
Right? You make the defense create a game plan. Like, they gotta box in. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's all on the players to hit shots on Giannis' team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something Cat got because he don't make the defense change up.
Mm-hmm. Man, with Kirk and BJ, them boys been quiet. Oh man.
No, but what's the name? I was about to say.
I want to see. Hey, well, Portland getting Dame back. I don't know how that's going. I don't know how that's
He
gonna
not
make.
playing. He
I'm
he
talking
probably
about.
play like the end of the season or next season. So it's like
Like,
if he
yeah,
was
I know. I'm
there,
saying. I wonder how would it make. I wonder how that making Cool Henderson feel. It's like, hey, y'all brought this dude back. Is he gonna make him?
uh, but
Yeah,
Dane, he probably got like he on his last like he gonna be like he gonna have to give it like to teach School Henderson and pass him like the torch
yeah,
because
yeah, yeah,
he the next thing coming up. And Dame, he older, so I feel as though it's not gonna be like a big problem.
yeah.
I think. See, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of good young teams in the West. Like even with the Kings, like they still got good players on their team, but
Mhm.
it's hard. Like everybody not gonna win, but it's a lot of good young talent, man. I don't know what's gonna happen this year.
Yeah, that boy Jason Tatum, they got the Braves now.
Chloe Bryant Films, man. What's up, man?
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? What's going on?
What up, though, Cole?
What's
Yeah,
up,
what's
Bookie?
going
What's up, man? You know what I'm saying?
on?
What's
Oh,
the
just my,
topic?
they talking about what was they talking about earlier? I forgot. Oh,
Do you about Kawhi Leonard? If he would have went to the Lakers,
oh yeah, with
how
Anthony
would
Davis, LeBron.
If he would
How
have
many?
went to the Lakers,
Yeah,
holy
how many?
shit.
Yeah, how many championships they would have won?
Um, would they have won?
If they was healthy too. If you got to put that in there too.
It would have definitely would have went to the finals in my opinion if everybody stayed healthy. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think they would have got one, but that would have been nasty work though. I ain't gonna hold you. That that would have been some nasty ass work, dog. How much value would y'all get that? How much value would y'all get that though?
uh, um,
It would have been like Miami again.
that's what I'm saying. It's
That's
like hard to.
shit. That's worse than Miami. Shit.
That would probably
Anthony
been the
Davis
best super
and
team he
Kawhi,
had.
nigga.
The best two-way, one of the two best two-way players ever,
Oh
for real,
yeah,
for real.
Kawhi was coming off a championship and a Finals MVP too.
Yeah, Anthony Davis and Kawhi, nigga. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's OP.
So that's
That's
why the
that's
Clippers had to hurry up and get Kawhi, man. They didn't want him to take that meeting because it was reported that he didn't even show up to the meeting.
yeah.
So they just was
Yeah,
like,
they said
I think
LeBron.
Kawhi made the right decision because it would have destroyed his career.
mm-hmm.
He would have been getting blamed for shit too.
I would lose respect for him, bro.
Mm.
Like, yo, you went like, yo, you took the easy way out, dog. Like, you went. And look, I'm a Laker. I want the Lakers to win, but man, not like that, man. Not like
Yeah,
that.
And that's why I was saying too. I said it would have. He came off a championship. I said people would look at him in like he would have never got the credit he deserved. Like no matter what he did, he wouldn't have got the credit he deserved.
Yeah, because some people would have argued, like, some people during that time, like, were arguing he was the best in the world at that time. And so you have LeBron and him and AD. Nasty work, dog. Nasty work.
Yeah, they could have. And the thing about it, you gotta think about this too.
That's
That
what I
team, they had the
think
White,
too. That's nasty
Rondo,
work.
Caruso. So we ain't even talk about the role plays they would have had.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the Showtime That's the Showtime Lakers. Literally, that's the Showtime
No,
Lakers.
no, that's not. No,
Magic,
that's not,
Kareem,
sir.
James Worthy.
No,
Literally,
that's not. That's not James Worthy, dog.
I
Kawhi,
don't think you. I
Kawhi.
don't think you understand what I'm saying, Kobe Films. I don't think you understand what I'm saying, Kobe Films. That's a Showtime Lakers.
Nah,
Talking like the
sir.
caliber and the impact of how
That's
all three players can have.
nah, that's better than the Showtime Lakers, bro. You got
His
two of the
cream,
best two-way
It's
players in the
Showtime
NBA.
like though,
his
Nah,
cream was old as hell.
but it's show. You can't lie and say it's not Showtime like. Like it is Showtime like. It's Showtime like.
bro,
Like I'm not saying it's
their
Showtime completely
defense,
because I think they're better.
nigga,
They
their
was
defense
yeah.
would be off the charts, nigga.
Niggas wouldn't
Even
be
their
able to
offense though.
inbound
Their
on the
offense be off the charts
ball.
too.
Yeah, nah,
Then you
bro.
got Caruso too.
Yeah,
And they
nah,
had
fam.
KCP too and Danny Green.
Niggas
Did
would
they
have
have
had
Dwight?
trouble.
They had Dwight that year?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
JaVale.
Man, yo, that shit would have been OP, dog.
But they would have
That shit
probably
would
had to
have been
break that team up, but it still would have been a nucleus because they still had Kawhi, AD, and Brian. So it's easy to
owners would
fit
be mad
pieces
as a
around them.
motherfucker.
Man,
You
Yeah,
see that?
there's
owners
such
Yeah,
would have
it's
made
not.
competition,
moves
bro.
though.
That's
Like
not.
That,
teams would have made moves though.
yeah.
Well,
Like it
CJ,
Yeah,
would have
that's
been more
not
I don't
moves
think
basketball,
made.
bro.
they wouldn't have to break the team up. See, that's not
Yeah,
true because
that's
those you gotta think Kawhi and AD are still like injury prone players at the time too.
No, I'm talking about like the role players.
yeah,
Like
but
they would have like
Kawhi
they
played
could
that
have
year
replaced the
though.
role players
He,
easier. See what
No,
I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Like you know how they gave a Caruso Rondo, they could easily been replaced with other like
And then
this
they already had Kuzma. They could have traded him for something. We got some
yeah
better.
hey,
they would have
Kawhi
got
go to
something
the
good for
bench.
him.
Kawhi go to the bench. You still got LeBron and AD in the game. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. This is bullshit, bro.
I mean Kawhi made a good
Nah,
decision, man, because he wanted to go back home, but it was either LA or Clippers. I
Yeah.
mean LA was welcoming him too, so it's like he could
It
have
was.
easily went to the Lakers.
I think Kawhi was trying to go there 2 years before LeBron went there, but the Spurs wouldn't
yeah,
trade that nigga. I'm like, no, hell no, we ain't trading that nigga to the West Coast.
yeah. I don't think Kawhi wanted that. I
If
think he
Le-
wanted to beat. He wanted to beat LeBron. He wanted to compete against him.
yeah,
That's why he didn't. That's why he didn't join him. That's exactly why he didn't join him.
yeah.
Yeah, that's competition, bro. They would have destroyed the
But
competition of the NBA, bro.
That's what I said too.
but it go that's why I said, bro, looking at the whole situation, how because I think Kawhi was gonna go to the Lakers, but Clippers probably offer him something crazy. Cause remember, it was outrageous deals he was asking for in Toronto. So it's like Clippers
He
had to
almost
put
he
something out there for him to go there
only reason
without
he left
even
is
going to the
because
meeting. He didn't even go to the Lakers meeting.
oh yeah,
And I feel though
look,
Kawhi, like he got principles and respect. He'll at least go to somebody like you see what I'm saying? So for
yeah.
him not to
Yeah,
even attend it,
You
it's
know,
like
you
but
know,
Kawhi was fucking with people though. Like it was rumored that he was supposed to be meeting up with teams. It rumored he was canceling meetings and shit. He was fucking with the teams and keeping them guessing.
yeah, he was gonna
but I
stay in
think
Toronto.
I think they
Toronto,
flew out to try and see him and he didn't even show up. So I feel like I'm like,
Toronto,
damn.
Toronto. He almost stayed in Toronto if they would have made that deal. It was supposed to be Pascal Siakam, uh, Fred VanVleet, and some picks for
Yeah,
Westbrook and Paul George. He was
I
gonna stay
don't
there.
maybe it's for it can't it's for so he could low manage more so than the team because it get him a lesser role. So I think when him being in Toronto with Fred and Siakam and all them, he got to play a bigger role. So I think in that context, but because
Yeah.
you don't want them players, you just win a championship. So I think they would carry a bigger role to him. He could have been like a third wheel, dead low management, the team still in high seed. So I think in that context,
He looked like he enjoyed being courted, like because you could tell he was taking his time, man. People probably buying him dinner, all sorts of shit. He liked being courted a little bit because he was taking a while to make his decision.
I mean, the NBA was in the palm of his hands, bro. I would take a while too.
Yeah, that nigga was
It was in
chilling.
the palm of his hands. And I
When that
disagree
boy
with you,
drip,
CJ. He wasn't going to join LeBron, bro. That's not what he wanted to do, and I don't think that's what he wanted to do like at all. I think he actually wanted to bring Paul George or
if
Kevin
he
Durant or
wasn't,
Kyrie to his team. That's like he said. That was his first initial plan, where he wanted to bring a star with him. He never wanted to join LeBron, bro. I don't think that was ever in his options because he would have never asked for Kevin Durant, Paul George, or Kevin Durant. Like that, like he asked for those players.
Yeah, or
But
Jimmy
see,
Butler was on
that's
the list too.
normal. That's normal though to bring a star with you. Like
Right.
okay, I'm not gonna come there by myself. I'm gonna get one other guy, and then we're gonna make a run for a championship. That's how it's
Right.
supposed to be done.
Or maybe he might be right. Maybe he did think about the Lakers because he did talk to Magic Johnson, but Magic Johnson put it out there and said he's for sure coming over here. And then LeBron and Kawhi's like, huh?
but you
I'm
could be
definitely not
right
coming
though,
over
Kirk,
here.
because that's normal having meetings with players and stuff. So it probably was like because the competitive of him, he know that's his rival, like not literally his rival, but like small forward wise, like him and Durant and LeBron. So
Yeah.
I feel as though he a
And
smart dude. He know
he just came
that
off
shit
the
would have fucked his legacy up.
and he just came off the championship. He like shit. I ain't about to go there and be like the third wheel.
Yeah. But see, also like him meeting
Facts.
up with Magic, bro. Like when you meet up with Magic, you just do that as a solid because he's Magic, right? Like it's disrespectful not to meet up with Magic. You know what I mean? Like so
Yeah.
you at least got to hear Magic Johnson out.
He
You
would
You
know?
have
never
been like,
know
listen,
exactly,
he would have
Kawhi.
laid them
Yeah, you
5
never
rings
know.
on the table. Like, listen, you want 3 more, man? That's what Magic would have did, man. He would lay them 5 rings on the table.
That's how you know Kawhi
Yeah.
was the best player in the NBA at the time, bro. Because every team wanted him,
I
bro.
mean, that's any superstar. That's the top star in free agency, though.
But it's like he won, and then people really want him. So it was like Kawhi was the best player in the league, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That year kind of just showed it,
Yeah,
though.
he was being treated like it. Like he was being treated like it because
Like,
he had a great run. Like that 2019 run was a real. I don't know where it ranks all time, but that's a great run, man.
He had to go through. He had to go through Giannis and that Philly team. That Philly team was that
Yeah.
MVP Giannis. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that was an
'Cause he-
all-time great. That was one of the best runs I've seen, though. I've seen. Like individual wise,
yeah. I
he's
think
up
he
there. It's
averaged.
up there with LeBron. It's up there with
Yeah. He averaged 30 and 9 for the whole playoff. 30 points and 9 rebounds.
third all
Yeah.
time in playoff like points on a run. Like he's up
It
there.
was
Like
a
him,
great run.
LeBron. Throw Kobe in there. You could throw obviously MJ. Obviously.
Hakeem.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Honorable
Shit.
mentions to Tim Duncan. Honorable mentions to Tim Duncan. I feel like Tim
Yeah.
Duncan
Yeah.
is
Nah, that
a
03
beast.
run was one of the greatest runs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but I'm talking about like as in like I feel like Tim Duncan's a great individual and team player. I feel like what Kawhi did was like as an individual player with a team, I gotta put him like in that class like with Kobe, MJ. Of course, Tim Duncan's in there. I'm just saying I think Tim Duncan's more team oriented than those guys.
Yeah, he
Um,
belongs in that Kobe and that 2019 Kawhi.
Hold on,
Yeah, he belongs
y'all.
in that class. That Kobe.
Yeah, no, he
It's
probably
not
do because he
really.
did win an MVP and then won the Finals MVP too that year too, and had a crazy run. So Tim Duncan's in that class. But I'm like we talk about like y'all say like individual skill, like 3-point mid range,
Yeah.
unstoppable. Then he's like in that MJ, Kobe, LeBron type class.
Yeah, prime
But
Kawhi was a
but
machine,
y'all,
bro.
listen,
Like that
y'all.
motherfucker was a
Defense
Kobe,
too.
MJ,
Defense
Tim
too.
Duncan. they all made their team great. Kawhi did go to a 59-win team, and
But
LeBron
he
left
made
the
that team
East.
way better though, bro. He made that team way better.
But they weren't
He
winning
made
without
that
him,
team.
though. They weren't winning
They
with
was
DeMar
not
DeRozan.
winning.
But
They
that
weren't
that
gonna
was
win.
based off
They
losing
weren't
to
nowhere near that
LeBron,
shit.
though.
Yeah, but they
I'm
weren't
gonna
gonna
tell you
win,
this,
bro.
CJ. They're not beating Philly or Milwaukee without Kawhi, because Kawhi was big in
Yeah,
all
that
them
team won't
games.
go win without him.
Well,
All them games.
Milwaukee then had Drew Holiday. They had Bledsoe. I mean, it was in the same Milwaukee team. It was.
Yeah.
I give him credit though, because I don't want but I know like he barely played that season. He played like 50 games. He was ninth in MVP voting. So I'm just saying
Hey,
he had
CJ,
a good playoff
CJ,
run, but
are you low key hating? Are you low key hating?
That nigga man. That nigga. Hey,
Hey,
that's what
hey,
it
hey,
sounded like too. That's all
CJ
I wanted to say.
he
That's
got
all
a
I had to
salt
think
shaker
about.
in
I'm
his
like,
hands and
I'm
shit.
gonna
That
sound
nigga
like a
about to.
hater, man.
he played some good defense. He played some good defense on Giannis in that series too.
Yeah, yeah. That nigga
The first
CJ got
two
the
games.
salt in his hands and shit. He got the salt and the
Marcus
pepper, nigga.
Ibaka was back there too,
Yeah.
Marc Gasol was good too.
and that
The defense
Toronto
was
team was
straight.
a good team. Like Siakam, Fred, Kyle Lowry, they had a great finals. Like that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. It
Oh
was
yeah.
a good team effort.
Oh, yeah. They had
Kawhi
Danny
put
Kyle
one over
Lowry
the
Green.
top,
balled out.
but
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry balled out, man.
Yeah. You had Danny Green. He was over there too with Kawhi.
Yeah.
the real Kawhi
Siakam
was the
was
Kawhi
tough.
losing to KD. That was the real Kawhi. That's what I'm saying. Like it did line up for him. He went to the East and then he played the Warriors instead of having to see the Warriors before they
Shit,
even got
Kawhi
injured.
was
So that's what
stepping
I'm
on
saying.
shit
It's like
before Zaza, bro.
they
Before
Yeah.
still would
Zaza
have
cheated
lost
that
though.
man,
They was
bro.
up by 20, but
They
they still would have
not.
lost that
Yeah,
series
but
though.
we don't
Like they
know.
wasn't gonna win the series.
We don't
Yeah.
know. He was
No.
Trust
stepping up.
me.
Hey, you gotta admit, hey CJ, you gotta admit, Kawhi was stepping on shit, bro.
No, he
In
had a
that
good
game
he had
one,
a
he
good
was stepping on
breakout
shit.
game, but
They
That
was
nigga was
getting and
stepping on
then
shit.
Golden State was getting punished. They was getting punished in the paint in that game too. Old ass Paul
Yeah.
Gasol was killing them, and Lamarcus was killing them niggas down low too. They was getting punished down there too. Yeah, Kawhi was killing
And
Iggy
look,
down
when
the
I was
Clay
watching that
and
shit,
Draymond. He was fucking him up. One dribble pull up every time.
hey, when I was watching that shit, yo, I seen KD when Kawhi went down. KD went like he got crazy excited. He went to the rack. He started. I said KD ignorant as hell, yo. KD smelled
That
blood.
nigga
He
left.
ain't waste no time.
That nigga eyes lit up. The Spurs, they ain't had no matchup for Steph. Steph was cooking them niggas.
yeah, it's
Hell
been a
yeah.
good series though, man. That's why we just want players to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I know they call him Zaza Petite shot and all that, but it wasn't like
That nigga
a
injured him on purpose.
blatant.
He injured him on purpose, dog.
Well, it's like
It
a
was on purpose.
50-50 thing though. It's not like we can blatantly say he did it on
Ah, that
purpose
nigga
because
did that
he
shit on
contested the
purpose, dog.
shot, and
But
he a
yeah, but
big
he
man, so he
stood in
got
his
big feet.
landings,
So it's
dog.
like,
He
but
did.
everybody
He
land
knew what he
different
was
though. Like
doing,
some
dog.
people
He Jalen.
land.
He Jalen Rose, Kawhi. Jalen Rose did Kobe in the 2000 finals. Yeah.
Was cooking them niggas. They ain't had no answer. That's why he did that. He didn't want. They were getting their ass beat.
Yeah.
That's one of the things you like. Okay, this nigga better than us, so I want to hurt him. I don't want to hurt him too much, but I want to hurt him and get him out the game.
Well, I guess karma happened to the Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can say it. Yeah, you can say it. It didn't happen to Zaza though, but you can say that.
I
Some
seen
people.
Zaza working for some. I don't know. I think don't he work for the Warriors? He works somewhere. I seen them
Who
um
Zaza?
on somebody bench. Yeah,
Mm.
I don't know where he's at. He probably worked for the Hawks or some shit.
Man, I was watching the old Kobe did the Mamba Academy camp. When who was all there? It was Kyrie, De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Aaron
Mm.
Gordon. That's the one with Paul Kawhi came, but he didn't work out. It's on YouTube. You can watch it, and it's Kobe showing them ways how to play in different offensive sets, and they wearing these headsets. It's pretty cool.
And that's what people don't
Yeah, cool.
understand about Kobe. He taught most of these niggas that's great right now. They learn all that shit from Kobe most of the time. Like he taught, it's things that he
He
taught to
worked
these
out with
players that we don't
Giannis.
even know.
He worked out with Giannis. Giannis said one time he beat Kobe to the gym. He was happy. Yeah, Kobe the one told him at a Nike thing that he could win the MVP. He won it. He
Yeah.
was 19.
He told
And
Jokic too.
Yeah. Yep.
and Luca, and look how he respect Luca. So all these players that's great. Kobe see like he know like great players see great players. So that's what I'm saying. A lot of players learn a lot from Kobe and just his his
You see,
routine, how he
Kyrie.
carry
You
himself.
see, Kyrie started going to the post.
Yeah, cause all
Yeah.
that and Devin Booker, like
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
all learn a lot from Kobe. Them niggas was in the academy like D'Lo, all them niggas like they learned a lot from Kobe.
Yeah.
So I
Jason,
feel though it's time for
He had
Jason
some type
Tatum.
of
Jason
technology or
Tatum.
something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, Kobe
Remember
had some type
Popovich?
of technology at the Mamba Academy. Like
Yeah.
he
He
had some
just
shit
I
he was
think it's
working
more
on.
so I was
Then
thinking it's more so like the fundamentals of the game. Like he taught them like the fundamentals of the game and how
yeah.
can they make
Yeah.
the game easier? Cause they all great scorers, but every great scorer need go-to moves or moves that can make the game easier instead of making it hard. Cause even Kobe being a one-on-one player, that still helped him being a dominant one-on-one player because it creates space better. It's just a lot of stuff he like brought to the game and did for the game. Why
Yeah. He
he
said,
like arguably the GOAT because he just did too much for the game not to be.
yeah, he was said he said I remember Popovich had asked him to work with Kawhi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Think of
People
yeah.
people gotta look at
Yeah.
Kawhi's game, man. His game evolved, right? Like when he
Yeah.
came in, he worked on his handles. His handles got tighter. Like by the time he was on the
Hmm.
Clippers, his
Yeah.
mid range got sharper. Like his game got so sharp. Like Kawhi get to a spot, pull up, like it was all poetry in motion. It was sharp. It was fluid. It was effortless, right?
And he
Um,
got the big ass hands too.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you can tell like he really worked on his weaknesses, man.
Mhm. What's my man name? What's my man name? Paul. What's my man name? The guy. What's his name? Paul Handy. What's his name?
Phil Handy.
Phil. Yeah, Phil Handy. He
Yeah,
the one that got Kobe and Kyrie. Kobe the mentor of Kyrie and shit.
yeah,
He's like when he
yeah,
first got back to Cleveland, Kyrie went answer the phone, and he was like he knew Kyrie looking for Kobe.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. That giving back to the game. Yeah, he gave a lot. He gave a lot to the game. And so the younger guys, man, they carry on they carrying that torch right now. Um, hopefully Kawhi could get healthy. He could put this shit behind him, get right back to work, man. Because I wanted to see this Clippers team, man, how they performed, and I know Chris Paul is cringing right now because it's like, damn, nigga, I'm trying to win a chip.
The
And
point I
they
don't want the point guard to win a chip, man.
try to get that chip, man. And
I'm
everything
like,
keeps
man, I
happening
tell him
against it.
I think that's why I think the Clippers could be a solid team this year. Go ahead, man. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh yeah, I don't know what the. No, I was just saying I think the Clippers could be a solid team this year. It's all about
Oh
them staying healthy because they got all the pieces they need. But the one
yeah,
problem I have though is what Bookie said earlier is the defense from like the starting lineup most likely gonna be Harden and Bill. Kawhi, John Collins, and Zubac, like it's harder than Bill got play defense. To be honest, for real.
Yeah. That's the main thing, bro. That's the main thing. They don't really
But
need that much scoring like that, like from one person. You see what I'm saying? Because they got
right,
a group of guys who can put the ball in the basket, so they don't need one guy to dominate the ball.
What team y'all talking about?
We were talking
the
about the
Clippers.
Clippers.
Oh, the Clippers. Yeah, they got a great all around team. I'm not gonna lie. With the Lakers, to your point, CJ, the Lakers worry me on perimeter defense because it's a guards league, bro. Like today, they don't have perimeter defense, bro. They've gotten better, but they don't have anyone to guard like a legit point guard or a shooting guard because Luka and
They got
LeBron's
Marcus
not
Smart.
guarding anything. That's one player, bro. That's
Yeah.
one. We're talking about one player out of the whole perimeter league. So if
No,
they
I know.
face a
I just
team
threw a
like
nigga. I just threw a nigga name out there.
Marcus Smart's a good name though, bro, but I'm thinking of a team like not even just OKC, the Rockets.
Yeah.
We got you got the Nuggets. But at least, even though they probably will be able to guard the Nuggets easier because of the Jokic, but even still, I'm trying to think of another team. I'm forgetting the Warriors.
Nah, they
They
don't
actually
have
went to
nobody for Jokic.
Coach Carter's raising. Yeah, not for sure. Jokic, like it's just that's the only thing that's been the Lakers' problem to me. Like they're like most of the time LeBron's been there, it's been the defense. It actually hasn't really been the offense. It's been health for sure,
Reeves
but the
gonna got
defense.
Reeves got sit in that chair, man.
But he can't play. Bro, stop it, CJ. He
Yeah,
cannot play
I'm
if
defense,
you
bro.
relying on
saying,
that,
like them
hey,
niggas in
He
the
can't
if
play
you
NBA, they
relying
defense.
gotta
on
play
that, dog,
defense.
it's
Them
over if
niggas
you
gotta
rely
play
on that.
defense.
That's not.
Y'all niggas the top athletes in the world. Like y'all gotta play defense. Like
So what we
But
gonna
how
do with
much you want to
Luca?
put on Reeves playing defense? How much you want to put on that?
CJ know he ain't playing no defense, bro.
cause look, put it like this.
You know that nigga ain't playing the
No, but look
defense.
at it like in this context though. If you got LeBron, Luca, and Reeves as your perimeter defenders, y'all one of y'all gotta play defense. And I can't rely on
It ain't
LeBron really
it
like
ain't
that. He
happening,
old
dog.
and Luca the scorer. So if I'm looking at somebody like Austin Reeves, play defense or come off the bench for Marcus Smart.
I feel
Like
like
you can't
He
CJ.
have
tried.
it.
Hey,
Austin
Coach, man,
Reeves
I feel like he's
tries.
right.
He's just not good. He's
He
just
can't
not
slide his
good.
feet.
He
He can't
tries.
slide his feet.
Yeah,
Coach, you know he
But
can't slide his feet.
good
You know
defender.
that he can't slide his feet.
Yeah. No, he can't. He can't. He tries though, but it's like
He does
some
try.
people he could be a good team defender maybe. That's it. And he plays good defense at times. He gets his hands in the passing lanes, gets some steals and stuff,
Right.
but
He can do
he'll
that.
never be a lockdown defender. He'll never be that.
That's the problem, Kobe
Well, why
fans. You know
not
what else
put that
worries
on
me?
himself though? Like he should put that on himself. Like why not be
Okay,
like, yo,
CJ.
these dudes don't think
Because
I
he
play
ain't
defense.
he
Let me
can't do it.
prove.
Exactly. And you know what's crazy, CJ? Let's say
So you
Austin
say he's
Reeves does
not
play
capable
defense,
of
right?
doing it?
No, it's no.
No,
Let's say he
hell
plays
no. He can't.
CJ.
He can't move fast enough.
Exactly, he can. But CJ, let's say he plays defense this year, right? You still have a 41-year-old LeBron. I don't think people understand that. He's 41 years old, bro. He's not getting any better. He's actually like slowly declining. So how long can LeBron actually go back and
I
forth in
mean,
the
I know it
playoffs?
sounds crazy. Won't he? If that's the case, somebody got
41
to
years
come off
old,
the
bro.
bench.
That's not gonna
If
He
he's
happen,
ain't
bro.
come.
You know
He
40,
that's
ain't,
not gonna
hey,
happen.
hey, he
I
ain't
know
coming
it.
off
That's
the
what I'm
bench, dog.
saying. There's no way he gonna come off the bench. So I'm like, if you like you
You
out there,
Okay,
already
so I
so
know.
feel the.
CJ, who do you replace with LeBron if he's coming off the bench? Then who do you replace with him?
He ain't coming off
Who
the
do you
I mean, he
replace?
ain't
bench.
gonna come off
You
the
you
bench. So
But
I
I'm just
you
ain't.
being
might
He
as
honest.
ain't
well
He's a
nothing
not
to
new
even
say.
though. Who would it
entertain that
be?
shit. You might as well not even entertain that.
Yeah, bro, he ain't coming off. That's that.
He ain't
See,
coming off
and
the
that's
bench.
the Lakers' problem, bro. Luka is gonna do all. It's not even like Luka playing defense. He's gonna do all the work in the regular season. LeBron is going to do, of course, some work too. I'm not saying he's not gonna do no work, but when it comes to the postseason, bro, they're gonna be fried, bro. They're gonna get cooked. They're gonna get like you seen what happened in Minnesota, bro. Minnesota didn't even. Anthony Edwards didn't even have a great series. Like he really did not. Julius Randolph went off that whole series. Um. So if they, yeah, no, they did,
I
man. Whatever,
mean,
man. I don't know about them.
put
I don't know
put
about them.
Jet. I mean, put Vanderbilt or Marcus Smart. One of them guys start over
I,
Reeves or somebody then because
I like that part. I
You're
like
not
that.
going. You're not going to bench. I mean, you're not going to bench Luka or LeBron. But LeBron, since he's 40, I mean, why
41.
not
Since
come
bro,
off
he's
the bench?
41. I kind of agree with you, bro.
Hey,
He's about to be
hey,
41 years
CJ, he
old.
ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna
Why
do that,
not
dog.
though? Like he's 40. Niggas that's 40, like just come off the bench.
Bro,
I know
his
they gonna
first
do it though,
they
but
they paying them too much money. Number one, number two, he still could play. Like they still looking at his numbers and what he can do. And
Yeah, LeBron
number
can still
three,
play for sure.
it'll hurt his brand. Like who you gonna
but
have
that's
starting over him, bro? Hold on, I got a question. Who you gonna have starting over him?
That's why I asked him. That's why I asked him, Kobe Films.
Jake LaRiva saying but
You
look,
ignorant. You ignorant as this.
Who the hell is that?
nigga, they got from the Kings. But no, that's why I'm saying
Oh,
you're
Yeah.
not going to bench him. You're not going to sub Luka out. He gonna play a lot of minutes. So the easiest dude to fix your defense if y'all want another defender is Austin Reeves coming off the bench, and then it's gonna help y'all
two
bench with
defenders though.
scoring.
Two
They
defenders though.
gon'
What about everybody else?
Cause we look, huh?
they gonna
I said
put
that's
him
two
at power
defenders.
forward, bro.
So
I mean, two defenders could be enough. I mean, it's not like niggas
no,
got
come.
walking around with super teams. Like everybody got.
Nah,
You know
bro.
two CJ.
You
You know
still
two
got
defenders not
spot up
enough.
shooters,
You know two defenders
and
is
you
not
got
enough,
Nah.
you
CJ.
got DeAndre Ayton back there.
Let me be honest. Nah, man. Okay,
He
that's fine.
said
That's fine. I like
DeAndre
that.
Ayton back there.
I'm saying that's the best case scenario. What else can they do? They going to beat what they going to start Austin Reeves, Luka, and LeBron, Rui Hachimura, and
And
I like it. I
you
DeAndre
like it.
said
Ayton.
that like that was prime Tim Duncan back there.
No, I'm saying because he's still like
Kobe
a
film
body.
stupid.
Like you, it's not
No,
easy to score over a 7-footer. Like
I'm gonna be honest with
they
you,
might
CJ. He gonna
be
be one of their best defenders. Andre, he gonna be one of their best defenders by default
DeAndre
too.
Ayton.
Yes, by default. By default, he's gonna be one of their best defenders. Yes, because he's gonna have to play defense. LeBron's gonna require this man to play
All them
defense.
niggas gotta play defense though. Like that's what I'm saying. Niggas keep saying niggas spend $1 million in their body. You feel me? So it's like sit in that chair. Why not? Why you can't play defense?
Because he's
Y'all saying he's still
41, dog.
good on offense. Why not play
I
defense?
agree.
Play
Nah,
defense.
he ain't gonna be able to play defense at a high level, dog. He's 41, not
That's what we're talking
consistently.
about. We're talking about like that. We're not
Then
saying he can't play
retire. Then
defense.
like what you playing for?
You know what he's playing for,
Hey,
bro.
he
Cause
trying to get stats, bro.
we can't get you to come off the bench to benefit the elevate the team. We can't get you to play defense. Like that's what I'm saying. Yeah, one of y'all got sacrificed because Luca.
I'm a,
So is Luca gonna play
It ain't gonna
defense?
be him. It ain't. Hey, you
but
said somebody got sacrificed. It ain't go. When has it ever been him? It ain't gonna be him, though.
it's not. And you know what's crazy, Kobe Films? He has to carry the offense for you, anyways. Luca has to carry a lot of shit over there. So
Hell yeah.
Luca's
I
like
mean, the best
more
case
than fifty
scenario
percent
though,
of the Lakers' success, bro. He's more than 50% of their success.
if you look at how the team's
Yes,
constructed in the West, the best case
Yeah.
scenario is they do start Marcus Smart because at least he could
you have to start him. I agree.
play
You
a
got to start
team
him.
best offensive player, and I feel as though the second offensive player not as like dominant enough to be like, oh, Luca's gonna get blown by every time, or LeBron get
So you
blown by
think
every
they'll
time.
trade Reeves? You think they'll trade Reeves?
For who? For who though?
Somebody.
For who? For a defensive player,
Because
it has to be a defense.
if you start Marcus Smart, there's no point in having Reeves.
But then they gonna complain about more scoring.
They're
Oh,
gonna lose.
I ain't
I ain't
got
gonna
enough
lie, bro.
scoring.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. They're losing first round, bro. Whoever they face, they're gonna lose first round. They're not gonna. I don't think they're getting past. If they get past the second round, it's off because they outscored their opponent.
I mean, they could
That's what.
still play like zone and shit though, but like I
That's
feel as
not.
though niggas can break that shit down.
You seen what happened to them this playoffs, bro. It did not look good for them, bro. LeBron barely
That's what
can
I'm
keep up
saying.
with
So
Anthony
it's like
Edwards.
that's why I
It's
think they
not.
banking on. I think they're gonna play a lot of
Hey
zones and
CJ,
shit because that's good. They're gonna have to.
CJ. Luca gets lost in the zone. He gets lost. He has bad defense within the zone too.
But you know what's crazy though, Kobe Films? Luca actually played better defense last year than what I've seen LeBron play defense in the last 3 freaking years, bro. Like Luca was playing. Luca was actually playing out there. Like he was playing defense.
That's
Like
not
it's not.
saying much though, because
It's
Man,
not.
that boy
he
gets
don't.
blown by like he what they call the dudes who hurt the Bulls.
what they
He
call
gonna
them?
be in defensive stance though. That's the thing. Them niggas gonna be
The
like he gonna be in the
Ole
defensive
defense.
stance.
Luka, I feel like Luka plays passing lanes.
That's not good enough, dog.
He can
If
stick
you
the chill
playing as many
sometimes.
minutes as him, bro, you got to be clamping, bro. You got to clamp up if you want to win the title.
I totally agree. Like
Yeah,
Jason
because they
Kidd made
gonna
him
put
do
up
that
numbers, but they want to win in
2024.
advance. They gotta play defense.
Or
Nah, I don't.
you could
Right.
Depending on the
surround him with
matchup they
other.
play.
The Lakers could surround him with other great defenders to try to hide him, which they
Yes.
don't have.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. They're losing
They
first
don't have the
round, bro. I'm
build
not
to
even trying to
make.
be rude.
You know, but
They
you might see Bronny get more minutes. You might see Bronny get more because he plays
Hey, Bronny, like
defense.
one of their best defenders, bro, and he just came in.
Yeah,
I
he
forgot
played
all about
defense.
him.
He just came
Hey,
in.
he
He
played
played. He's
defense
better than
though.
that.
Hey, he tried.
I mean,
He
I
probably one
put
of the
Gabe
best defenders
Vincent
on the
before
team.
I put
Exactly,
Jared
Coach Young. I'm
Vanderbilt or
with you on
Gabe
somebody.
that.
Vincent was good too. He's okay defensively. He be hacking,
I mean, they
but
got
he's okay
defenders,
defensively.
but the
You
defenders
gotta
they
do what you
got,
gotta
they're
do to
not going to
compete.
be. They're going to be a liability on offense. Cause you can't start Vanderbilt and you
Gabe
can't.
can
I
shoot
mean,
though. Gabe can.
the Vanderbilt and Marcus Smart lineup, like you can't really. I mean, Marcus Smart,
They
he
still
a
got
streaky
Rui. They
shooter.
still got Rui up there. Rui can ball.
Yeah, they could mix it up, man. But it's like the dudes that gonna get the most minutes, they gonna still have to play defense regardless. Cause Austin Reeves and LeBron and Luka gonna get the most minutes. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a
I
tough
mean,
task for
JJ
them this
Redick
year,
gotta
bro.
figure something out. That's why you get your recognition as a coach.
I think LeBron.
Man,
I mean, yeah. I mean, we'll see, bro. I mean, it's not gonna look too good for them. There's a lot of good teams in the
I mean,
West
they
that actually
was a
want to play.
third seed though. That's like they was a third seed, so it's not like
Yeah, they
they
can do
couldn't
that.
have
They
went
got
to the conference finals. They could have easily went the route Minnesota went.
no, they could not
Thinking
have.
about,
That's
look at
not
it.
true, CJ.
Golden State got
That's
look.
not
Steph
true.
Curry got, but look at the matchup they would have had. Golden State got injured. Lakers could probably beat them. And they won the conference finals.
yeah, but
Right
they were
there.
trying to avoid Golden State. Remember,
You know, Golden State would have beat them, bro.
the
Golden State would
Lakers
have
were
beat
trying
that
to
But
team.
avoid
without
Golden
Steph
State.
Curry though, you gotta think Steph Curry wasn't there.
You talk about the second round?
Yeah,
If they
they
got past what
played.
Minnesota,
Yeah, because Minnesota one got to the conference finals, so they would have took
but they beat
Minnesota
them.
route.
But they beat them 4-1. It wasn't even a competitive series, though.
I
I can see
know,
what you're
but I'm
saying.
saying if they would have like they could have easily because they were supposed to beat that series. So like if they would have won that series, I mean they still was a third series, so they still
The
did
Lakers
shit that
tried to
was like
avoid.
good. Like
They
it's
tried
not
to
like they was a
avoid Golden
6 seed.
State, and they ran into Minnesota. And Minnesota
I'll
was a
say this
bad. Like
though.
they did them
Yeah. I
because
mean, CJ, if
Julius
you want to
Randle's
say,
physical. He's real physical, so he was able to body LeBron and stuff.
yeah, but CJ, you can't say that and they lost 4-1. Like they didn't have a chance to beat Minnesota. But let's just entertain your point. Let's say they get past them and beat Golden State. They're losing to OKC and they're losing to OKC in 5 games.
That's what I'm
Like that's
saying.
four.
They would have lost
Like,
to OKC, but they would still be in the conference finals.
but in reality, what you're saying though, CJ, they lost 4-1 against Minnesota though. Like it wasn't like they could have got swept by that team. Like that's how bad their defense is.
But coming
Like their
into
defense
that
is.
shit, everybody thought the Lakers was going like mop them. They was
I
like, oh,
didn't.
this
I
Minnesota.
I definitely did not. A lot of people did. People was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, they don't have defense, man. That's what scared me about them the whole time. They don't have no defense."
They
But
looking at
people
one
did
side
thought
of the
but
court. That's why.
exactly. And
I
the
think another
40-year-old
reason was too
man.
because they just lost. They lost Cat too, so I feel as though they was looking at like, oh, the Minnesota not the same team as last year. Like that's why I think they was looking at it too because Minnesota came back with a different piece. But I mean, they just gonna have to do what
And
they need to do this season if they want to get
didn't they
Luka
face
that
the Nuggets
ring,
the
man.
first round last year too?
Who?
They faced the Nuggets, Lakers. Didn't they face the Nuggets the first round last year?
Yeah, that was
I
without
think.
Luka though.
Right, but they had Anthony Davis, and they damn near got swept by the Nuggets because of their defense. They haven't had. I don't know. That's just. I don't know, man. The Lakers, they have a decent squad, bro. But if you can't guard in a guards league today, because this is a guard league today, then you're gonna lose. Like
No, I
that's just
agree
what it
with you.
is.
That's why I
Yeah,
said one of them niggas gonna have to come off the bench or even play defense.
I totally agree with you. It's
But
gonna be
the
Vanderbilt, I think.
Vanderbilt,
Yeah, but he even tried to do that last year, bro. I think he came. I think he was trying to. Did he? I think he was. He played in the Minnesota series. I think he tried. I think he tried guarding Ant-Man, and I think Ant-Man fried him. I don't know, man. Like you said, they're gonna someone off the bench. Marcus Smart has to start.
You mean he
I
got
mean,
X
it's
out
still
of the Minnesota?
It's gonna be tough for them, bro, because they're gonna have to make a lot of like. They can make like 2 trades to get them over the top. Let's say they get 2 defensive players, like 2, 3 and D guys. That puts them in a conversation of like, can they take over the hump? Because they're missing perimeter defense. If they can get perimeter defense, they're gonna be okay. But they don't have that. And that's dangerous because that's the main thing you need is perimeter defense. If they had like, if this was a centers league and they had a defense in the paint, they'd be fine. But they don't have that, so it's like I don't know, bro. Like I don't
and
know,
they need
man.
niggas to show up in the fourth quarter too.
Well, Luca can do that. I'm confident Luca. He can do that, but it's like if you can't guard, what's the point? He can show up and then you can get fried on the other end. So now it's like it's a tag game, or Luca's overly working now, so now he has to constantly take over the offense because LeBron's getting tired. That's the reason why they beat OKC, because they had defense and Luka was able to show up in the fourth quarter without overly working himself. And Kyrie was getting heavily guarded, so now Luka's like, I got time to cook. Why my defense? Like he has no defense now, so that's I don't know, bro. It's oh man, they need help, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they need some help over there, bro. But the NBA is gonna make something happen for them. I know that for sure. So
Yeah, they
they'll
can
be in
make
the
a move.
conversation.
Hey, you
Like,
ignorant, Kirk. You said the NBA gonna make some happen.
You know I'm not lying, Kobe Phil.
Yeah, they gonna
They
I
make
get
mean, they
magic
got
happen, but
they could
they gonna
trade
make Magic
Austin
come out the
Reeves
front
or
office
something.
and play.
they gonna have to
It's just
move
the
off
defense.
Austin Reeves, bro. They gonna. I think they're gonna trade Austin Reeves because
You better go get
he's the
Dyson
only piece.
or go ahead, go Beagles.
Because you got enough scoring, right? You just need
Yes.
like between LeBron, Luka, and Aiton, you got enough scoring right there. So they probably move Reeves and bring in some perimeter defenders at
They better
some
go after
point,
that dude in
maybe All Star
Atlanta.
break. Yeah,
Yeah, Daniels. Go get Daniels. What's his name? Go get
I
him.
don't think they're
He'd be a
giving him
great
up.
piece. You know they ain't giving him up, but that's a
I'd
great
be
piece for the Lakers.
surprised if I'd be shocked if they gave him up.
I bet you if they get him, they be Lakers would be odds to win. One of the odds to
Trade
win.
LeBron. Fuck it.
That'd be
Why
a
don't you
good
trade
thing.
that nigga?
That
You
ain't
funny as
happening.
shit, CJ. He said trade LeBron.
Like trade that. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
that ain't
saying,
happening.
like if this Luca, like I'm trying to tell you, this Luca legacy, like you gotta work
You
for
gotta think
Luca
though.
now,
There's
bro.
politics. This his status in the
I
game.
know
There's
that part,
politics,
but
bro.
I'm just saying, like, be ruthless, man.
You can't do
Let's
them
be
like you did
ruthless.
Melo.
Yeah.
You can't
I
you
mean he
can't do them like you did AI. You got to do them right. Like this might be his
Yeah,
last year.
I know they ain't gonna
This
trade
this
him, man.
yeah, this is money, nigga. Like this might
and you just seen
look all them
LeBron.
jerseys, nigga. They got
Right.
Bronny on the team to sell merchandise, nigga. They selling merchandise. They gonna sell LeBron jerseys. They gonna have memorabilia. It's probably be the campaign for 23. You know, this probably his last year, and they're gonna send them off good. They're gonna try honor him or whatever the case may be. They're not gonna do him like that.
Nah, you
Man,
just seen
I
LeBron at
like Marcus
the
Smart though. I like that pickup, Marcus Smart.
he's a really good pickup. They just need
Yeah,
two dogs on defense. Or they just need 2 people that's gonna willing to play defense. Or lock it on that side. Cause like you said, you can play zone. But they're going like it's like you have to make it for LeBron, even on offense, because LeBron is getting old. He's 41 years old, bro. Like how long can he like keep this up, man? It's he can't keep this up for that long. It's like your dad playing with you outside. He's gonna pull a hamstring eventually, bro. Something's going like he's not gonna be able to keep that up. Or you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. Luca is the biggest thing for them right now. Like Luca is pretty much the diamond in the dirt. Because without Luka, bro, the Lakers, man, they on Wizards. They on the Wizards level. To be honest with you, if I'm being so honest, like it's bad. I don't know. Yeah, they'd be on the Washington Wizards level without Luka to me. That's how bad the Lakers can be right now, bro. Defense is trash, man. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man, we're gonna see.
Yes, we are, bro.
Yeah, they probably gonna move on for Reeves, bro. Because in order to make all this shit happen that you talking about, they're gonna need to make a trade.
That
They
make the
have
most
to.
sense, though. He got the most value on the team.
LeBron already got the trade, and he already know what he's trading. He already know.
You ignorant.
As soon as the season starts, he said, "Where we going for dinner, man? Hey, you ain't coming, bro. You're not coming to dinner. Your
So you say
dinner's in
Austin Reeves ain't gonna be there?
Nah, you gonna beat her. It's just that when he try to get on that plane in mid-season, LeBron be like, hey, man. You ain't
Austin
on.
probably knows he's out. He probably knows he's on the way out. That's probably why he, say what he said, this a couple of
What
months
do you
ago.
say?
He probably knows
What do you say?
because he used to put LeBron as his GOAT and then he changed it to Kobe. So he probably know he's on his way out.
You changed it to
He
Kobe's
probably done
crazy.
heard something. They gotta trade him, bro. Austin Reeves is the piece that he's the only one who would make sense to trade.
Yeah, they better go get. And you can't even go get like Wiggins from the Heat because the Heat's not giving him up. Why would they go get an Austin Reeves and they get a Tyler Hero? So it's like,
Yeah.
oh man, yeah, they need help, bro. I'm
Shit, you
trying to
could
tell you, they better
probably
go ahead and get.
I'll say you
get
go to
Daniels.
Philly. You go to Philly. You think about trading Austin Reeves to Philly. Get some of them,
For Paul
get
George,
some talent from. Nah, not for Paul George.
Nah, not for Paul George.
You're not gonna get him for PG, but
No, you gotta go
no, I'm
get like
saying
a
like
solid.
somebody else, but not
Go get a
like a
Jeremy
straight up.
Grant or something. Go get a Jeremy Grant from Portland or something. I don't know. He's like a missing piece for somebody.
I mean, like
you get.
Yeah, he'll be a good piece, but
he played defense.
They need a good two-way player.
Yes,
I
they
I
do.
see them. I'll call up the Pelicans and say, okay, y'all got
They
Jose
got some dogs
Alvarado.
over there.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
Jose
that's what they do.
Alvarado or Herbert Jones or some shit like that.
Oh, he's tough.
Yeah, I call
they
them
need
up and say,
something
hey,
like
you
that, bro.
Austin Reeves, give me them two. I give you Austin Reeves or give me,
Yeah, because you know what they need, CJ? They need at least two players that's going to lock in on defense so everyone else can play defense. Because one person or two people can play defense for the Lakers, but they're still going to be bad on defense. If they get two more, if they get three defensive players over there, now everyone's going to play defense now because now they have no excuse not to play defense. If they don't get that, they're not playing defense. It's just going to be like, why didn't you guard your man? Oh, well, he ran past me. Like, you know what I mean? But if you got three guards out of five, then you're a defensive team. So I don't know, bro. It's all politics with the Lakers, bro. That's all I can really tell you. Luka's the best. Luka might win an MVP over there. That's the best thing
man,
that's gonna happen.
I tried to tell niggas, dog, when you got a nigga who's 41 on your team, bro, like that's unheard of. That's unheard of. You know what I mean? And so
even for
people got to look at it. It's gonna be hard for him to play defense consistently.
Yeah, he might literally die out there, man. It's not his shit.
Nah, he ain't gonna die out there, but he gonna be giving up on some play. He ain't gonna be running back. Nigga, go look at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was 40. Go look at nigga. He would stand all the way back and watch everybody run up the court. Watch Magic and all them niggas run up the court. He ain't running with them.
I mean, look at niggas in our era, like in this era that's turned 40. All them niggas slowed down. Them niggas didn't look like they was 25. Niggas wasn't jumping from the free throw line.
But if y'all notice, I mean, LeBron has.
He could look like
out,
that
bro.
offensively. He could look like that offensively, but defense takes more energy, bro. Now you
LeBron
ain't
the
gonna be
only
able
one
to
that
do
beat
both.
Father Time, I guess. He beat Father
You,
Time.
you
But Kobe Films,
look,
he has slowed down offensively though. Like his offensively, like he don't like. If you notice, LeBron can't go back and forth with another NBA player, bro. Like if I'm talking about as in like a shootout, he
yeah.
can't really do that no more. He can't
But
do that no
you
more.
gotta be able to do both though. Like and so like if
Yeah.
he did both, that would take a lot out of his offense.
Oh yeah, he can. Yeah, I'm about to say yeah. He definitely can't do that elite no more. But I noticed he his cross like his him try to drive past someone slower. He can still dunk. Um, but him
Hey,
trying to
that
like
arm get extended when he coming by. That arm get extended. Nigga, stiff
yeah, no,
arm,
he do a
nigga.
lot of things. LeBron,
The Heisman,
yeah,
nigga.
the
That's
Heisman nigga.
and that's how you know you old, bro. When you start giving niggas the Heisman,
Like he playing football.
you old, bro.
LeBron out there stiff arming people like he's like a wide receiver, bro.
Yeah. All he gotta
Or
do
like
is stay healthy, man. Just stay
remember when
healthy and
Kobe was
continue
getting
drinking
older?
smoothies. That's all you gotta do.
Hey y'all remember when Kobe was getting older? Kobe kept pump faking.
Yeah.
Kobe kept
Wade
pump
did
faking,
that a
and
little
nobody
bit
was
too, though.
nobody was falling for that shit. You
Kobe
getting
was pump
old,
faking
dog.
like shit.
Nigga pump faking like 9 times, nigga. Kobe was getting old, dog.
Yeah, man. Once you
That's
get
what.
older, man, shit become different. All that shit catch up with you.
Kobe pump fake
All
like
them.
10 times in one possession.
Hell yeah. And
I
niggas
was
ain't
like,
falling
Kobe,
for
what are
none
you
of
doing?
that shit.
It just be so funny Kobe did it. I think I seen Kobe do that one time and get blocked one time. I said, dang, that's
Chat.
sad.
I wanna make an announcement. I wanna make a recommendation. I want everybody to watch Kobe Bryant against the Kings in 2001 when he scored 48.
Why?
Huh?
Why? Why you say that?
No, bro, cause that's just like a lot. Like, cause people think Kobe wasn't as good. I just want people to really like watch that game because
Oh no, he was
Kobe
great.
always been.
I'm talking about his older years though, like 2016 and shit. Like
That was terrible, man. Kobe was one of the worst players in the NBA. It was
he
pretty
wasn't.
bad.
He was still good. He was still good. He wasn't the top no more. He wasn't like he wasn't top 10 no more. Or top he was probably like he was he was still all right, but he wasn't great anymore. Like he
I
couldn't
know what you're
affect the
saying.
game.
He can clearly
But
shoot and still
you could
drive,
still
but
tell though he was Kobe. You could still tell like every now and then he'll show you glimpses.
yeah, you're right about that.
But that nigga was pump faking and niggas won't falling for it. I said, damn, Kobe, my dog got old, man.
My dog got old.
My dog
Not gonna
got
lie, bro.
old, dog.
I love Kobe's game, bro.
And it's the truth,
But
man.
man,
Like once he got old, bro, he lost his explosiveness, man. Like it just was he was different, man. He was way different. You get old, bro, that happens.
his efficiency went completely down too. Like he wasn't as efficient
Yeah.
no more. It was pretty bad. He was still Kobe though. Of
Yeah.
course, he would have games where you couldn't stop him still. But I was just off of just like I know the game and I've been playing for a high level, so you're not going to be able to stop this whether you like it or not.
It was based on his knowledge, right? Like but
You could
he
tell.
wasn't that guy. He wasn't that guy no more.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he
Kobe will
was a
go to
shell of
spots.
himself.
Exactly, exactly. He would just go to spots where he's going to hit this shot, and you're because I hit this shot over here all my life. Like
Yeah,
that's type. That's
bro, I'm gonna tell you the truth, dog. Like back then, like like Kobe was my favorite player all time, but I wanted
right.
him to retire because I didn't want to see him like that. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want to see
Yeah, it
him
was
go
pretty
out like
bad.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
see how
wanted him
MJ
to
went out.
retire. Yeah, it was over. It was over for Kobe, man.
It definitely
And
was
I'm glad
over.
he chose. Yeah, I'm glad he chose to hang it up because he ain't have a team to compete. He was just out there getting numbers and stuff. It was over, and he knew it was over. That's why he called quits on it.
Yeah, he definitely knew it was over. I
The
think
best we
MJ
ever
knew it was
seen, the
over
best to
too.
do it, man.
He was not the best to do it,
Yeah.
CJ. That's
I'm
not true.
sorry, bro.
Hey,
He just,
I
You
believe.
I
know
know
what,
I,
CJ?
I
He
Jordan.
one of
believe
the best
I'm,
to ever do it.
I'm
He's one of the
taking
best
away
to ever do
Jordan.
it.
It just Kobe,
No, Kobe's one of
man.
the best to ever do it. He's one of the best to ever do it. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he was.
Yeah, I believe
You
so.
can't deny.
I just don't think nobody on his level, though. I just feel like as a basketball player, there's nobody just on his
I'm
level.
not gonna
Like I
say
know a
that.
lot of players great, but dudes can't do what he can do. Like learn
Well, you
four
gotta
different
understand.
languages,
Well,
focus
see,
on his weaknesses, mindset,
well,
work ethic, clutch, carry teams, play through injuries. Like it's like he just different, bro.
Man,
bro,
he's a different person, man. And you got the cops out there waiting on your ass, though.
Clutch Sports sent the cops on me, man. Heard me talking that
Hey,
Kobe shit.
he talk about Kobe. He got the cops behind him and shit. This nigga got 5 stars.
I think that was the ambulance and shit.
And your name CJ too. You got all 5 stars on your shit.
I'm in the dugout, man.
he's wild. That's a good
That
one right
nigga
there.
wearing purple. He part of the ballers and shit.
I
He's
gotta go
funny.
out the area so the stars can go away, man.
CJ over there getting bulky at the.
And you got park in Los Santos Customs, nigga. Lay low.
He's funny. I think I'm gonna
This
hop
nigga
out of here,
funny as
y'all.
shit. All right, Kirk.
Oh, y'all, I'm about to. Oh, y'all still in here?
Yeah, I'm in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. I might hop back on. We'll see. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna
All
talk to
right,
y'all.
Kurt.
All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy.
All right, bro.
Let's go OKC, bro.
All right, Kurt.
Uh,
Try not to cap by yourself.
Try not to cap by yourself. That's crazy. That's wild. All right.
All right, Kurt.
man, I missed that Melo John yesterday, man. I didn't know y'all was on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we were on for a minute, man. Me and Mr. Mass talking about
Yeah, I heard
Carmelo,
some of the
man.
convo. I heard some of it, yeah.
Yeah,
And y'all
shout out
gave
to
Stevie
Melo, man.
franchise his love too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of great players, man, in the history of the game, man. It's a beautiful game, you know.
And a lot of them, that's what I'm saying. If you don't give them the credit, man, they're gonna get forgotten about. And that's how they a lot of players got forgotten about.
Yeah, over time. Over time. That's what happens to the game, man. Over time, man, we you know, people focus on a lot that's and sometimes they forget how great the older legends are. That's why it's always good to go back and watch the tape on the 90s, the 80s, 70s, and even the 60s. You know, judge these players as individuals and really focus on what they do best, man. I go back in time from you know from time to time to watch Elgin Baylor and how he got open against defenses back in the past and stuff like that. It's good to study the game like that. That way you gain perspective. You know. CJ, you there? Oh shit! This is my show. This is my show now. It's the Kobe Bryant pull-up podcast, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what I was saying I was shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I take all BJ super chats. And, nah, I'm just playing. But But yeah, man. Well, I'm about to get off, man. I just came to chop it up with y'all for a little bit, man. I'm about to roll, man. Peace, y'all.